Welcome back to the Blockey Hockey League. Tonight we have an absolute thriller of a matchup between the San Francisco Stingrays and the Orlando Storm. This is round 2 of the playoffs here. It's win or go home situation. Zaz Pixel, give me some facts about each team here.
Oh, some facts. Orlando's playing without their main starting goaltender, winner 16. Toasted XD stepping in once again after a brilliant performance against Philadelphia. And, Brown FN coming off of a Vezina-worthy season. He's a very strong goalie in that. This is going to be a crazy goalie battle.
Yeah. TXQ, tell me, what's Orlando gonna have to do in this matchup? So a key thing they're gonna have to do against this very superstar heavy San Francisco team.
Watch Badgers in the corner. Their team is very mechy in the corner slot and just around, and just make sure he can't do any of that. If you just limit it, hopefully you should be good.
All right, Sam V, some would say you got the quickest fingers in the league. You're just so mechanically brilliant. Oh, second. I don't know where I'm going with that, but Orlando, tell me about them. And what do you like?
Well, I like their team overall. Like, I think all of their players are really fun to watch, and they're also like very adaptive to like the new like mechanical play style, and they're really scary to play against. As a person that likes to be like on puck a lot, they're very hard to play against, and you really have to like pull out new tricks against a lot of them players. Like, I mean, Packers have been playing generationally well these last few seasons, and a very hard person to have a 1v1 with. So, I mean, overall, they just have great depth. I mean, obviously, the loss maybe in Mushy Plant being unable to play at his best is going to sting for them, definitely, because they have insane depth that they were able to pull off. But hopefully, if Dripsky can pull off something like he used to in those old times, this could definitely be a close series. I mean, I kind of have it edging towards the SFS, but you really can't tell in playoffs.
Now, I do have some key insight here. I believe Packers will be going second line. I'm pretty sure, unless the plans have changed. But do you believe that's the match we're gonna change? Birdie and Dripsky going on that first line, and Packers and his pals can take on our doggy.
I mean, I think both of their lines could play against either or, really. I mean, they have great players, and like that star center role, two very scary players to go up against, and good people behind them. And overall, both these teams have great depth. So, obviously the loss of now having to play Toasted XD, who has performed in the last game he played, might impact them in this game here against a pretty stacked team. But we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be a pretty exciting matchup right here.
All right, are we doing walkouts or anyone know?
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do quick score predictions. Oh, we got 5 more minutes. So Saz, you take it away for a second. I gotta think of stuff.
This is going to be a barn burner, action-packed game. SFS is a very difficult team to play against. They can really do a lot of mechanically brilliant stuff. You gotta watch out for R-Doggy and R on the slot. Their connections, it's like peanut butter and jelly with the potato chips on the side. It's really a great meal. TXQ, how do you think SFS is gonna perform?
I think if they get into the rhythm, they will do pretty good. They got key players like Badgers, Jail. Wait, SFS you said? Who else they got?
R-Doggy.
R-Doggy, yes, exactly. Arden. It's a pretty dynamic squad going against Packers, Birdie, and his pals. So I do think SFS will have a key role play. No, yeah. Back to you.
Daniel, as a very mechanical player in the league, who do you think out on the ice is the hardest, to play against?
I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, personally, I have a hard time playing against Joe and Packers. I think they're just very smart when it comes to knowing how to deal with mechanical players as well as like do mechanics themselves. Obviously, Badgers just doesn't seem like he cares much about how he plays and just kind of does whatever, and it seems to work. So definitely those are ones to look out for. Also Dripsky, I mean Dripsky has been playing well and also improved a lot on his mechanical ability. He's been asking around a lot about how to do certain moves and mechanics. So I think it's going to be a pretty mechanical game here.
I agree. Back to you, Bobo.
We do have walkouts actually coming up here. So I'll who's commentating?
Ben.
We can
No
do
score?
score predictions, you know, afterwards.
It's me. I'm commentating this game.
Same with the whale. Up to you.
Wow, thanks. You know, we love role playing here. We got the pinnacle of role playing. As we're gonna see the teams come out of the lockers. You know, noting two things. One, I don't see Badgers online. I don't know where the heck he went, but if he's not playing, that's a big loss for them because he's a very good player. I mean, maybe he's just trying to be cool and not show up here. But we're gonna have the it's the away team that comes out first, right?
He's missing, yeah.
think so.
I think Badgers is missing. Jill just said.
Oh, interesting. And then I don't see Packers online either. Where is that guy? But we got Orlando Storm. They got toasted in net this game. He's either hit or miss sometimes. He was a big hit last game in the Freedom Series. I think he only conceded 1 goal, and he went like 18 saves or something like that. But here's San Francisco now. Yeah, I think they're replacing. Is Emotion on that team? I think Emotion's a Stingray, which is kind of crazy to think. Because Emotion's been on like 3 teams this season. I mean, if Badgers isn't here, that means Emotion can play, which I don't think I've said or anybody said their name, as they were on the Cobras for that one game. They lost 9-0. Got traded to the Bandits, right? Weren't they on the Bandits for a little bit? They weren't on the Cobras yet? I think I saw them once. Interesting. It's okay. Actually, it's not okay. You're a team owner. It's got to be better than money. But anyways, we'll get the face-off here. We're going to see the mushy one-hand wonder is going to be going off against Jail here. Jail's going to win the face-off. Going to try to drive it down. Doggin on this line. A known great defensive player by teammate Packers. I think that guy loves playing with him. He's going to take it to the middle. He's going to P3 wide to greatness. Going to P3 to the middle to Mushy, and he's going to get a first shot off there. And he's got a chance, and he's... Oh, my God. One hand. One hand, and it won't stop him. Yeah, no Packers, no problem. Yeah, no Packers, no problem here as Jail's going to take it down the boards. He's going to battle with Doggin in the corner. He's going to try to just P3 it out, Goomba stomp it out. Gets the double hit out. Greatness just shifting in the slot there. Prime R7 on the ice here. We're seeing a line of Jail, Radium, and Emotion here. Putting Emotion at defense. Definitely an interesting choice. Emotion's not really known for being a defender, but San Francisco just doing whatever. As Jail's going to go for some nice pullbacks. He's going to get the move there. It's a great swat there from Mushy with one hand, who, even with one hand, he seems to just be carrying the team forward. As Emotion's going to hit it back. Jail's going to ping that. Doggin now pulls it back. Double pull back on Jail. Up to Mushy. Mushy just holding that W key. Jail's going to try to beat it out. Mushy's going to keep it there as Orlando gets 2 of their 3 for their next line. Trying to go for a corner move there is Mushy. Birdie now coming on. Playing defense on the second line here. Hit up to Arden B. Mushy tries to get it, but Birdie's going to take over. Goes change for Dripsky, who did pass the PED test. I'm getting told Mushy was Packers? What? I don't know about that. Well, You'd have to see that. But now we got Jed Wando on the ice. I haven't really seen him do anything this season. Jed now. He's going to get a great pullback on caption. Now with the chance going the other way. It's a great ping there from R&B to prevent it from that 5-hole shot. Now our doggy driving forward. He's going to get met by Birdie W. Wait, Mushy Plant is Packers. Interesting. So it isn't one hand. Oh. So it is Packers. They changed names. So I don't know if they were trying to do that to distract the team, but it definitely worked on us. So. I don't know. He's not bad on one hand. I've seen him do some crazy stuff. Yeah, he's not bad. He's better than your average JBHLers. Now Birdie is going to play behind the net here. He's going to be met by 2 San Francisco players. R&B is going to shift on that. But he's going to send it up for Dripsky to chase now. R&B is going to get the pullback. Birdie hits it away though to the corner. He's going to hit it behind the net. R&B does well to chase. Looking for that dynamic duo connection there. R&B and R-Doggy, but it's going to get swatted away as... interesting change there from Orlando. It does work out though, as now we're going to see Dog take over with the puck here. He's got Packers up there. He's going to set it up to Packers. Packers with a chance is going to try to scoop the middle. Radium 7 with a really delayed shift block there. Now Packers, it's going to be hit back by Browd. San Francisco yet to get a shot on the board. Missing Badgers, it seems, as Jails pass is weak. It's going to be met by Dog, and Dog clears it out again. Packers shift tech on that. Emotion's trying to clear it away. Battling in the corner. Emotion does clear it. Only to Dog, and Doggin with a great pass, and it's a great goal. And that's a great miss on the score sheet there.
Moni, you're muted, by the way, on stream before you talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I should be unmuted now on the stream. I apologize for that. But a great pass there from Dog and good awareness. Just feed it to the middle. You know your guy's going to be there. And the Storm connect once again. Great chemistry. And they are up 2-0.
I mean, that is what greatness has been doing all season. Even though they're not really known for being that, an elite player, they seem to always get points on the board and do well for this Orlando team. As it's a goal for Orlando. Orlando 2-0 up already in this game in the first period. Greatness how gets the pullback and he gets a DP3 saved by Brown FM. San Francisco kind of all over the place right now. Just not really getting any offense and not being able to deal with this offensive pressure of Orlando. As Radium now is going to take it to the corner. Just hits it to Greatness though. Gets the pullback on him. Goes almost the 5-hole shot there. Motion shifting in the slot is going to clear it away. Hit back into the zone by Doggin, I believe. Now JL pulls it back. Trying to do it all on his own, but met by Packers. Packers in the corner now. Pulls it back on JL. He's got a chance going the other way. It's hit away by JL. And now Radium 7 clears up. And he's going to chase his own clearance. Doggin now. Going to P3 it up to Jed. Jed's got a bit of time to work with. He's got an open man in the middle if he can find him. Dripsky with the chance, and it's 3-0. San Francisco are just everywhere, and Orlando is capitalizing. 5 shots, 3 goals. Nothing can stop him right now.
And that is a Jed Wando assist, ladies and gentlemen. He went the entire regular season without a point. I was not able to watch the first Storm series, so I didn't know if he could register a point, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the first time I have seen him score a point this season, so congrats, Jed Wando. Once again, Orlando, they just know where the other person's going to be at all times, and San Francisco just can't seem to keep up. They can't seem to defend the passing lanes, and it is hell for them out here.
It is going pretty bad here for the San Francisco team, who I feel like maybe going into the series were a bit of favorites, as Orlando not having their goalie and winner now in net, and also not having Mushy due to unfortunate circumstance. It feels like their team got a bit weaker, but it doesn't look like it. They're playing pretty strong here, as Birdie's going to beat R-Doggy in the corner. Probably Captain clears it wide to R&B. R&B's going to try to get a shot here. He's going to try to, but Jed's going to get a stick on that, prevent a shot there. R&B going for it, pass to R-Doggy, and it's a great save by Toasted. First save of the night for him. There's a great connection there from the R&B R-Doggy line, as Toasted XD just slides across and saves that P3 point-blank range. Now Dripsky going for some pullbacks. and gets a hit. I think he's got the most penalty minutes in the league, also most hits, because this guy cannot stop swinging. As he tries to go for the pullback here. It's kept in the zone by Birdie. Dripsy going for some more pullbacks. Pinged away by Arden B. Hit back. Now Dripsy gets away from Caption. He's got a chance with the P3. It's going to ring off the post. It's going to go wide, and Packer's going to clear it and take it away. He's going to try to hit it to Dripsky in the middle. It's going to be blocked by two San Francisco players shifting in the slot. Now Packer's going to get the move, and he's going to get the pass, and it's 4-0. This is demolition there. Great move there from Packers. Just hits it to Dripsky wide open in the middle, and they've got 4.
And that was just free. I mean, there's no stopping that from Brown. I have no idea what San Francisco's doing. They double committed on Packers. He beats them both, and that just leaves Dripsky wide open in the middle. I mean, they just look so out of sync.
I mean, this is kind of shocking. I mean, they are missing Badgers, who, is a great player for this team.
Oh yeah, the puzzle. I know him all too well.
He might be the missing piece to the San Francisco team, but I mean, just nobody doing anything for this team right now. Just kind of lost everywhere. It's going to be a face-off violation by
I do
Packers.
want to point out they have a motion on defense, which historically for the Houston Bandits, no shade to Emotion, I like the guy, but that did not work out too well for us.
Yeah.
So I really have I really don't think it's going to work out too well in the semifinals of the BHL playoffs.
Gale going for a move here, and it's a great ping there from Toasted to prevent that puck from sliding across the post. And it's going to be a chance for Radium, and they were on the board. That was just... I don't even know what that goal was. It just kind of hit it there, and it just... Radium with a normal P2 is just going to find the net, and it begins now.
Hey. I didn't say anything about Emotion's offense. That was a nice pass. He threaded the needle. He threaded the needle there. He saw it. He saw. And Radium was just right there waiting for it. That was a nice improvised connection there from San Francisco. Clearly not planned, but still, something's better than nothing. There is some life to be found on the San Francisco team. It's 4-1.
I mean, it's something. I mean, Emotion, again, not really known as a defender, but a good pass there. And Radium's going to score the best ever goal he'll score, a normal P2. As Packers is going to crit that off the faceoff there. It's going to shift on Emotion. It's going to just P3 it up. Jail hits it into Browd. Interesting play. Best player shoot on their own keeper. As Jail's going to hit it up for Radium with a chance, and it's going to just be cut short as we go into the end of this period. 4-1 for Orlando. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back to the desk. I mean, this is not at all going exactly how I thought. Zaz, a quick question, Zaz and TXU. Who in our series, who would you guys say was had the biggest impact on the Stingrays besides Brad?
Probably Badgers, and if you take a look on the ice, he's not there.
So, the absence of Badgers is okay. Thank you. Yes, someone's got to take it away for a second. TXU, you got it.
Yeah, follow what he was going to say. Badgers plays a really big role in this San Francisco team, and not having them and having to play Emotion, which, I mean, he's good, but he's just not the best defender, and probably Caption, who I think would have been playing anyway, so I don't think that matters, but, it's just a big loss. And Zaz, do you have anything to add to that?
This is, a completely different team than what we've seen in the previous rounds for SFS. It's really kind of upsetting to see, and it's just disappointing. But after that goal, I do see some life. They almost scored at the end of that period, so the comeback is still possible, possibly.
Yeah, well, I can agree more. Stan V, the lights are not very bright here in San Francisco. The clouds are gray. You need one player to step up. Who's that player going to be?
That's a good question. I mean, I would give it to Jill, but Jill is also a player that I think is fantastic, but sometimes, when his mental isn't in the right place or something's going wrong on this team, he's kind of like down the drain. He's kind of lost, so it should be up to him, but also that Arden R&B and R-Doggy link up. That's kind of what has to be the difference maker here. And Browd not having a bad mental.
Yeah, a great analogy. I'll send it back up to Samuel. Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, Orlando, they played really good that first period. You know, they did let San Francisco get that one as Packers are going to win the faceoff. And he's going to almost get it through, but emotion does clear that. I mean, maybe San Francisco's just got to think of this game as, you know, we lost, but we learned some stuff and we move next. As Packers are going to drive to the middle, it's going to be hit away by emotion who's shifting in the slot. Jell now gets the pullback. Got a chance going forward. It's going to be hit away by Greatness. Battling crit chain of doom down the boards. Doing a lot there, but not getting past Greatness there. Motion now. P2, kind of risky clearance. It's only going to find Packers. Dale eventually does win that. He's got it, and now Doggin's going to just P3'd up for Packers to chase. He's going to hit it down the boards. Emotion P3's it down. Pinged away by Packers, though. Now chasing down the boards. He's going to scoop to the middle. It's going to be hit away by Jail, and Doggin with the chance. It's going to be blocked by Emotion. And now Radium going the other way. Kind of just in the corner right now. Nobody really getting it. Radium going for the Radium special. And, okay, he just... Interesting. He pulled it back when he had a shot. But big hit there from Jail. Not going to be called. Dripke now going the other way. Got probably captured the beat. And Jail, who's still on the ice here. Still chasing it. Because that's all this guy does. Now Jed. Hit away by Jail. Brady's going to hit it. Wide open Dripke. He's going to go for a step back. But he's still got a chance. He still got it. It's going to be hit by probably the caption who does leave a mark there after. Dripke might be dead. Now RDB going the other way. Birdie is going to win it past RDB. RDB does get a stick on a pullback there. But Birdie does well to clear it down. Caption sends it into the zone. R-Doggy pings it. A great ping there, but Birdie's there to stop it. Now RDB driving towards the corner. He's going to hit it for R-Doggy to get. Jed clears it back to the boards. Gypsy now shifted on by Caption. Where he's going to clear it up for Gypsy now. Gypsy trying to get past Caption. R-Doggy takes over, though. He's got a little bit of room to work with. He sends it up for R&B. R&B's got a chance. Birdie with a good back check-ish to get that and hit it away from him. As now Jed's going the other way. Jed's trying to beat Caption. Can't. He's going to try to go for the pullback. It's met by R-Doggy now. Shifts on that to prevent the clearance from R-Doggy. Looks for the centering pass. He can't get it, though. Birdie keeps it into the zone. As Packers are going to get a chance off Greatness's pass, it's going to go wide. Packers tries to hit it again. I mean, R-Doggy literally just looked at his goalie and just shot a P2 at him, keeping Browd on his feet there. Packers now tries to hit to Agrushka. It's just going to be behind him. Agrushka is Greatness, for anyone who doesn't know. It's just the name. Greatness now. Hits it to the middle for Packers. It's behind. Gets the double pullback, but Motion does well to clear it away. Motion clears it down for Jail to chase now. Jail's met by Greatness. Gets the pullback on Jail. He's got a bit of room to work with. Tries to send it to Packers first time. Can't get it. And Jail's going to curve to the middle. Shows too much of the puck to the Orlando team as Browd takes a little bit of time to clear that away. Jail going for a move there. Gypsy does well to steal the puck off him, but Jail still has it going the other way. Gypsy gets the move. Hits it to Greatness. Motion comes up to forecheck from defense. Tries to hit it to the center. It's just going to be weak, though. Another centering pass. Now Jed with a good pullback to get it out of space, but Motion does well to recover there. Now Gypsy clears it up. No Orlando player up there for him, though. So RB tries to go for the pullback and is met by Jed. Just going to scoop it to the middle. He's got a little bit of room, but he opts to let the San Francisco players play it back behind the net. Jail trying to go for some moves. He gets the pullback, gets past Jed, but met by Dripsky there. Dripsky takes it off Jail's stick. But again, Jail just relentless in this corner here. Trying to go for the pullback. He's met by Birdie, though. Not too much action in this period. I think only one shot, maybe? Well, actually, the R-Doggy shot didn't count. It's R2B with the chance. It's going to be pinged away by Birdie, though. R2B still with the chance. He's going to try to center it to R-Doggy. He's going to go behind him, though, as Jed is going to chase his puck to the corner. Jed trying to go for a pullback move. R-Doggy does well to get out. He's got a little space to work with. Tries to go for the P3 across, but Jed gets a stick on it before preventing that pass. He's going to hit it to the middle. Packers with the chance. R2B nice there on the back check to prevent it. Now R-Doggy. He's behind his net. He's chased by Packers. Packers gets the pullback. He goes for the pizza slice, and it's a great save there from Brown as it almost was trickling in the net. Just maybe did not get that last P2, which would have maybe helped it go in. And our doggy with the chance, and he's going to find the back of the net. Right off that play, Packers almost scoring. They go the other way, and they find another goal, and it's 4-2.
That was a great shot from our doggy. Just a snipe from the corner of the zone as he breaks free from the Orlando defense. And I mean, he is lethal on those boards. I mean, back in 2v2, it was a lot worse. But even now, in 3v3, where board shots are so unorthodox and usually ineffective, our doggy finds a way to make it work. And, I mean, San Francisco is crawling back into this game.
I mean, they are. They're 2 for 3 on shots right now. You know, maybe a keeper, maybe winner saves that. We don't know, but it's a good shot nonetheless there from our doggy finding the far side as Packers now going to try to battle it here. We got 25 seconds left in this period as Doggin's going to send it up. Packers trying to get it past Jail. He can't. Jail now has got a 2v1. Tries to hit it to the center. Can't. It's going to be pinged away by Packers, who probably does not trust Doggin at all on defense. As Doggin can't clear it out. Jail hits him off. Trying to go for that quick pass to the middle. Can't. Packers hits it right to Radium. Radium just not ready for that, though. Good ping away there from our doggy. Radium trying to hit it up, but that's going to do it for this period as San Francisco edging yourself closer to tying this game up. Take it away, Bob. You know, ignore the word choice.
I was going to say that was what a boring period, but, you know, the last minute we got a little bit of action there with a beautiful shot from our doggy far side. So, Stan V, I mean, Stingrays, they're being outshot, they're being outplayed, they're down 2, though. I mean, what does their offense have to do this period to at least tie the game, bring it to OT?
Honestly, I think they should keep playing how they are. I think maybe the first line can use like some more passes from Jill. Maybe Jill doesn't trust his line as much, obviously, because he doesn't have Badgers, so he takes it more himself, which is fair. But maybe a bit more like trust. Obviously, it's playoffs. You kind of have to trust your teammates in this scenario. But I think overall, like the our doggy Arden line's finally stepping up a little bit, and you can tell that both teams are kind of easing into the game. However, SFS kind of finding their step, kind of resetting from the mental, losing a player, and now seem to be playing okay. Kind of a 50-50 period. So, yeah, they just got to keep this up.
Yeah. TXQ, tell me, what does Orlando need to do to hold this lead going in the third period?
I believe they have to, I mean, kind of get off track here, but SFS first line, you know, they're just not doing it. Jail's like the North Star. He leads the first line, and it's kind of, I mean, not doing that much for, you know, if he had Badgers, I feel like the duo. But Orlando is doing pretty good, shutting down, you know, Jail and them. And second line, they're just playing great, playing good defense, keeping the shots up, and if they keep playing how they are.
Well, the second line actually just got conceded on.
Well, see, it's okay because I said so. Okay, back to you.
Yeah. Going in through period, I'll just end up saving the whale.
I mean, it is quite surprising that, you know, when we saw Orlando score pretty much 4 goals back-to-back unanswered, and San Francisco not doing anything, it kind of looked like the game was done and dusted, but San Francisco, again, slowly crawling back. They're only 2 goals away, as we're going to see Jail actually switch back to defense now. We're going to see Emotion now going for this forecheck here. Going to try to center it to Radium. Just a little bit too far, though. Our Greatness P3's it up. Only to Radium. Radium with a chance now. He's going to try to get it. Emotion with a chance in front of the net. Swat away by Doggin, though. San Francisco not looking that bad now. As Jail's going to ping that away from Packers. Shows a little bit too much, but he's going to get the recovery there. Has got a chance. Sends it up for Emotion. Emotion now with Radium going the other way, and everybody missed the puck. Okay, well. Now Packers the other way. He's going to P3 from deep. Save from Brown. He's at least 50% now. Vesna winner, possibly. We'll see, as Jail sends it up to Radium. Radium chasing with Dog, and he's going to get entity collided, but he's going to win the puck. Hits it to the middle. Greatness blocks it, shifting in the slot there. Now Doggin trying to send it forward to Packers. He misses the 5-0 twice, and now Radium Hit to the middle. JL just can't get a stick on it. Goes for the pullback. It's hit away by Greatness. Dripsky now is on the ice. Pulls it back and tries to hit down the boards. JL shifts on it. Dripsky going for a lot of hits there. Birdie's going to triple hit it down to Jed. Jed with a P3 from deep. It's going to get a chance, and it's saved off the line there from Browd. It looked like Browd is a bit out of position there, but he slides back in and he saves that. Great save there from Browd, as Jed now beating Caption on the boards. But R-Doggy coming out to help out his defender. Birdie. Jed pulls it back now. Birdie sends it back into the zone for Jed to chase. Behind the boards now here. Dripsky's going to try to take over from Jed here. Dripsky hits R-Doggy twice. He's a goon in the corners. As R-Doggy's going to break away with the puck, he's going to send it for R2B to chase. Just too much shown to Birdie, who's going to have a good recovery there. As Birdie now is getting pressured by R2B aggressively here. Trying to win it as R-Doggy was wide open in the slot. Hit to the middle. R2B with a chance. He's going to run over the puck, though. A great P3 there from R-Doggy, but just a little bit behind or ahead of R2B, who just can't get a stick on that. And Birdie keeps it there. R2B's going to hit it back to Caption. Caption's going to send it up to R2B. Birdie now is going to take it behind the net. He threes it up. Only shows it to Jail, though. Jail with a chance. It's saved by Toasted. A save you expect him to make, but a good one nonetheless. Now Jail's got a chance going the other way, and it's saved there by Toasted. A great glove. Might have just been sneaking in as Jail's pass is going to go a bit too far for Radium. Now Packers is going to beat Jail. Radium comes back to help out his team. Gets a good pullback, but gets pulled back by Packers. Packers trying to curve to the middle. He gets the pullback on Jail. Goes for the great centering pass there. It's a save by Browd. A great move there from Packers to find space and find Greatness in the middle, but great save there from Browd. As Greatness gets the pullback on Radium, and it's another save by Browd here. Orlando peppering on the shots in that sequence. Just going to send it wide for Motion now. Motion's got a little bit of space to work, but it shows too much to Packers as Motion was lagging a little bit down the ice. Looking for that Goomba Stomp P3 out to the center. It's not going to get it. Jail now is going to take over. It's going to win it over Packers. Greatness just sending it down the boards. Packers pulls it back a few times. Okay, interesting. He pulls it back, sends it up to R-Doggy now. Orlando getting their line change out now. R-Doggy now. He's got Jail just rushing to the center now. Dripsky's going to try to get past R2B. R2B just hits it back. A little bit careless on the puck, though, but it's not going to be taken advantage of. Dripsky's going to get beaten by R-Doggy now. R-Doggy driving towards the net. He's got two Orlando players back there, though. Looking like Orlando's kind of setting up a little bit more defensively now that they've got this lead. And that they conceded to. R-Doggy going for the R-Doggy special in the big 26, and he's going to hit way wide of the net. Dripsky's going to beat R2B in that corner. Going to 5-0 down. Caption now. Going to try to clear it. Pinged away by Jed Wanda. R-Doggy doing the shift tech, trying to hit to the middle for R2B with a chance. R2B with a chance, and he's going to score. It's doable. As San Francisco are now 1 away from taking this game to overtime.
Dude, it might be happening here. R2B just wills his way past the defense, curves around him, and just goes far side. Toasted not really expecting that. And that's a big goal for San Francisco. 1 minute 32 seconds is so much time to get at least one goal. Usually if it's like 30 seconds or something, you're like, well, I don't know. But this is looking like it's going to be a comeback.
Yeah,
and we might potentially see overtime.
Yeah, they've got time. And also, Jail is going to probably be able to get another shift out there. They might time out later to get a line stack up. As I'd say the line stack for San Francisco is pretty good. You've got players like R-Doggy in Jail, and then maybe throw R2B on there as well. As R-Doggy's now going to try to get just Dripsky. Great center pass for R2B to chase, though. Jed's going to get a stick on it, though. Arden tries to P3 crit it to the middle. It's going to just hit that sideboards as Birdie's going to just hold shift in there to prevent it from going to the slot. Orlando really struggling in this corner right now. Got two Orlando players trying to help out there. Birdie's going to just elect to take it behind his net. Going to send it up for Dripsky to chase. Packers now on the ice here. Jail also on the ice for the Stingrays. Going to hit it past Packers. Going to get hit there by Dripsky, who leaves the scene before getting called there. As Packers, wow, what a play from Packers here. He's what a play there from Packers to kill 20 seconds. Nobody doing anything there as he just kind of stood in the corner with it. Now Jail, not really getting pressured here. He's going to send it up for Radium to chase. Radium with a chance. He's going to crit it. Toastic just can't get his glove on it. It's going to go wide of the net though. And now Radium. He's met by Greatness. Greatness is going to probably just take it to the corner here too. Radium tries to clear it out. You got only 10 seconds left now. San Francisco do or die here for this first game. Jay's going to just hard press it. He's going to try to look for something here. Going to get the pullback. San Francisco have pulled their goal. He's sent to the middle. Emotion with the chance. It's going to be saved by Toasted. And that's going to be the game.
What a game. And Toasted with a clutch save at the end there. Comes up big after having, I would say, a bit of a lackluster performance. Nothing special, but nothing too horrible. Just comes up big at the end for Orlando, and they take game 1. We've got game 2, like, pretty much now, so I guess we'll transition over to Orlando for game 2.
Hello, Blockey Hockey Nation, and we've got game 2 of this series here. Joined on the desk by Baba Bobo, TXQ, and Box Stand V. Yeah, pretty interesting game there as Orlando almost threw away a 4-goal lead. Let me send it over to Baba Bobo there. I mean, going off that first game, who do you think's going to take this series? Kind of tough to tell.
Hard to say. I mean, Orlando did win, and they got those first 4 goals pretty quick and, you know, dominant fashion. But the Stingrays' pressure is, I mean, they definitely have momentum coming in this game. So I'm still gonna go Orlando, but I think it could be an overtime win.
It might be. We'll see, though, as San Francisco did well to adjust in that last game. I mean, we don't really got much time here. Let's just do some quick score predictions. We'll start with Stan. What do you think?
Ooh, I think this game is going to be a 2-1 for Stingrays.
Yeah, I think something similar here. I think 3-2 Stingrays. They adjusted well, TXQ.
2-1 Orlando.
And we got Baba Bobo at the end.
3-2 Orlando in overtime.
So we're split here as, you know, it's kind of split decision as that last game didn't really tell us too much. We saw Orlando come out roaring in that first period, scoring 4, then conceding 1 in that very end of the period, and then almost losing that that lead. As San Francisco did well to adjust, they put jail defense and started looking a bit more assured there as face-offs underway here. You got Packers battling with Jail now. Still just 50-50 in the corner. Jail's going to get the pullback. He's going to send it up for Radium. A bit far for him to chase, as Greatness is going to get there on the back check. Just kind of hits it behind that net. He's going to look for the clearance. Can't get it yet, though. Now sends it up for Packers to chase. Jail's going to elect for the quick P3, but it's not going to get anywhere as Packers just shifted on that. Jail with a chance going the other way. It's going to be hit, and Greatness almost shoots that P3 into his own net. He probably had it covered, as Packers is now wide open with a chance going the other way, but owes too much of the puck for Emotion to get on the back check. Pinged away there. Greatness with a chance. Greatness now with one-on-one, and it's going to ring off the post. First P3 was blocked, but got the rebound and almost finds the back of the net, but it's going to ring off the post as San Francisco kind of get away with one, as coverage was not very good there. And now Doggin still on the ice here. Gonna try to clear it out. Can't, though. He's gonna now change as Drips are gonna take it over. Birdie with a chance. He's gonna just P2 it back into the zone. Our doggy kind of battling his own teammate Caption there. Electing to get it. Birdie with a nice move there, and it's a great save there from Browd, as that looked like he was sneaking into the far post. First shot of the game is a great one, and an even better save there from Browd. As now Arden trying to look for that P3 quick to the middle. It's not gonna get it. Gypsy pulls it back. Caption keeps it in the zone. He had a chance to go for it. He just elects not to, playing it more safe and passive. Gypsy can't get it there, and now Birdie's going to just hit it back into the zone. Arden gets a touch on that, but just not enough to get it away from the defender. Ardoggy hit it, sending it down the boards. And now Dripsky with a chance. Just P3s it to the boards, trying to look for a P3 and then crit to the middle. Can't get it. Gets the pullback, but Ardoggy with a good hit to prevent them from getting a deep P3. Sent up for Dripsky. Dripsky with a good touch, and he's going to get a deep P3. It's going to go wide of the net, though. And now Arden B's going to try to retrieve it from the back of the net. He does. He's got Jail. He sends it up for Jail to chase. Jail passive there. Lets Birdie hit it to him, but Packers now with the chance going the other way. He's going to get a P3. It's saved by Browd. Second shot of the game for Orlando. Good positional save there from Browd. As Jail now is going to take it around the net. He's going to P3 it up. Shows too much of it to Doggin. Packers. Battling with Jail here. Does well to win the first encounter. He still has the puck in the corner. Tries to move there. Jail shifts on it. Prevents it from going anywhere. Jail sends a good pass to the middle. Doggin does the stick, and it's a deep P3 from Jail. It's saved by Toasted. Doggin's going to P2 it around. Radium trying to P3 it out. Can't. Now Packers going the other. Great pass there from Agruska. Agruska with a chance going the other way. It's going to ring off the post again. Same post twice for Agruska. Lightning strikes twice and saves San Francisco here. I mean, especially with this Orlando team, Lightning is striking. They called the Storm. As Doggin now pings it away from Radium. Greatness now with a good pullback, but loses the... Radium just can't get a shot off there. Jail looking for a deep P3. It's going to miss it, though. Motion trying for a slot pass. He does get it. Swatted away. Motion still. Can't get anything to go now. Packers senders it to Agruska. Now Motion with a chance. It's going to go wide of the net, though. Doggin. Sends it up for Jid to chase. Haption just elects to do the same. Sends it back. Packers still on the ice here. He's kind of low in steam. He's got 12. Sends it up, but only to Arden B. Arden B's just holding W, forechecking there, almost getting it. Brady does well to get past Arden B. He's got a little bit of space to work with. Tries to scoop to the middle, hits the center pass, but just nobody there on the Storm. And now Jed, a good pullback there, but Arden B again, good defensive play. Trying to get it down the boards. You can't, though. Jed tries to hit the middle, just Dripsky not ready for that pass. He's going to go for a pullback. Just going to just be met by Ardoggy, though. Jed tries to take over the puck here now. I think he hits Ardoggy there. Nothing going to be called. Jed P3 now. Can't really get it to the slot, though. Dripsky's not even in the slot. He's just kind of around the net. Interesting play. Maybe preemptively going for where he thought Ardoggy was going to go. As Jed goes for a move, tries to get it. Browd does well to play it out. Now Jed with a pullback. It's going to be swatted away by 3 Stingrays players. As now Ardoggy going the other way. P3's in the middle, and Arden B's going to score. He's going to open the scoring here for San Francisco, and it's that connection again.
Oops, sorry. Another Arden B and Ardoggy connection. this pair has been lethal all season and throughout playoffs. And, I mean, once you get them going, just a pixel perfect pass to the slot, and Arden B pots that on the far side. That's just how this line works. It's like clockwork. It's mechanical. The only thing you can do to stop it is just get in the way of the pass. Otherwise, you stand zero chance. Because when they connect, they don't miss.
They do not miss. They are clinical with that. It's like you know what's going to happen, but it still happens anyway. As it's that, green chem link, that great connection. As our Radium 7 trying to go for the Radium special. Or for that double pullback, it's going to be hit away, though. Shot's still tied 2-2. It's been a bit more of an even match, though, as San Francisco, not conceding 4 in this first period definitely helps their team out. As Jill's just going to send it near the goal, just pressure Doggin to make a play here as Radium's going to get the pullback. Shifts to keep it in the corner from Doggin. Doggin P3s, but it doesn't go that far. The Packers. R-Doggy's still on the ice here. They got the R-Doggy, Jail, and Radium line out right now. Packers trying to do something from the corner. Going for the pullback. He's going to get hit by Jail. He's going to still drive to the middle. R-Doggy comes over to help out and clears down the boards for Radium to chase. He's going to get through Doggin, who shifted kind of early on that play. Doggin does well to recover. Radium with a great center pass, but Jail just can't get a stick on it. R-Doggy's going to come over and press that. He's going to look for the P3 in the middle, and Radium's going to pot that one, and it's 2. Basically an identical play, but this time it was Radium on the end of it, and San Francisco are up 2. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Just know that San Francisco are good,
guys.
Orlando are bad.
Forgot
That's pretty much the synopsis of what he said there. As a FOV, I think. I don't know. I don't know what Panament's calling.
Exactly. San
Call it
Francisco
FOV,
good, Orlando bad. And I think one of my main points was like, where did it go for Orlando? Where did the momentum go?
Oh, that's an FOV there by our doggy. I think they're just looking to just kill the period here. Got 1.5 seconds left. But yeah, Orlando just looking like they're in the dumps now. Not getting any goals since that first period of that last game. Maybe squeaking away with a win there. That might not have been deserved as their momentum kind of shifted. And San Francisco just look like the better team now as we're going to go into the end of this first period. Different story of San Francisco up 2. As I will take over on the desk here, and I'll just send it over to Stan. San Francisco, they look like a completely different team. What changed?
I think what you could definitely tell in the way they were playing in the team morale that they just kept their mental high, even though their players down. You can tell that they were just trusting each other and even letting like Radium get a great slot goal right there. Just everyone is getting to play. And also Browd is finally looking a little bit more alive again with some more mental. You can definitely just tell the mental is up. And it's definitely what you need in a team like SFS. I mean, there's 5 games. They have a long time to figure things out. And just getting this lead here, this lead in the second game is great for the team morale.
It is great for the team morale. I know Jail is a big emo here, but I'll send it over to TXQ. I mean, what do Orlando need to do? They looked so good in that first period, the last game, but now they're just kind of drying up here.
Yeah, I think the roles have really changed. It was Orlando winning by a lot last game, and 2-0 isn't that big of a lead, but it's still a lead, and Orlando's mental has to be a little down right now, I bet. Just going in down 2 with the same goal, basically, it's gonna be rough, but if they just keep it high, they have a chance to come back.
I mean, yeah, they can come back, as we saw San Francisco almost do that in the first game. I'll send it over to Baba Bobo now. Who do you think needs to step up for this Orlando team?
I don't even think anyone really on Orlando. I mean, whoever's on defense, but even though they're down 2-0, just personally, I think Orlando outplayed in that period. I mean, they hit the post like 6 times. I mean, even though they're down, whoever's guarding the slot, they really gotta lock in and bring their A game, because if they do that, Orlando can easily come back.
Yeah. This guy. I mean, great analysis there from Bubba. We do got to remember that Orlando did ring the post twice in that period, but they find themselves down. As I think they're changing lines here. We're going to see the second line for Orlando go up first, as Packers might want to try to take advantage of the San Francisco second line of probably Caption on defense instead of Jail. FOV on both teams there. Jed's going to pull it back. Another pullback. He's got a chance going there, but it's going to be hit away. Birdie and Emotion both just leaving the puck there. Birdie pulls it back into Emotion. Okay. New tech unlocked as Jail's going to be battling here with Jed. Jed, good forecheck there to keep it. Going to look to the middle. He's going to get a shot. It's a great save there from Brown. Good play there from Jed to get away from Jail in the corner and to generate a shot off. Birdie's going to hit it down for Dripsky. Great pullback there from Dripsky as Radium is teleporting on the ice. It's not going to get taken advantage of, though. But Jail now has got a lot of space to work with. Tries to do something. Jed's going to hit it away. Still got a lot of space here now. Gonna drive to the corner. Gonna try to crit chain down the ice. It's gonna be met by Jed's back check though. Now Jed. It's gonna be P3 cleared up by Jail. Dripsky trying to get a P3 on that. It's gonna be hit away by Radium. Got 2 Orlando players both chasing the same puck here. Brady's gonna take it from Dripsky, but Radium just standing in the corner. Big body presence. Gonna try to look for the center. It's a bit weak. Now Radium going for a pullback. Jail would try to step to take it, but didn't get anything on it. Now Jail's going to get past Packers, going to try to drive, going for a triple hit there. It's going to just not flip in the near post. Trying to look for a slot pass there. Now looks for a change. Packers now got a lot of space to work with as Jail went for a change. Going to try to drive past R-Dog. He just crit chaining down the ice. Scooping it to the middle. He's going to P2 it. Nobody there, though, as it just kind of went through all the players in the slot. Greatness just a little bit behind where the puck went, though. R-Doggy with a good ping. Doggin P3's it out, though. Good ping there. Caption's going to be battle here with Packers. Packers trying to go for a corner move. Gets the double pullback now. Good defensive play there from R-Doggy. Going to P2 it. Packers keeps it in the zone. He's got a chance to send it to the slot, but he just misses it, though. As now Doggin's going to try to come forward with it. He can't get anything on it as Greatness took it away. Greatness and R-Doggy both just running over the puck and whiffing. Now R2B with the chance the other way. He's got a one-on-one, and it's saved somewhat. R2B cleared, pinged Toasted's clearance, and it almost went back on towards net. As now it's sent up for Greatness to chase. Now Greatness. Working around the net, trying to scoop it towards the middle. Just can't get it as R-Doggy's there. R-Doggy taking it around the net. P3's it up for Jail to take. Jed coming off the bench hits that away though. Birdie's got a bit of time to work with. P3's it up quick. Emotion now with a chance coming off the bench too. Jail gets past Dripsky. Motion. Good crit there from Birdie to prevent him from getting the slot pass. Motion gets the pullback on Birdie. Trying to get a slot pass there, but we had 3 Orlando players just all waiting to get that away. As Birdie clears it up for Dripsky now. Dripsky gets the pullback. Tries to get to the 5-hole there. Doesn't. He's met by Emotion. Just shifting there. Birdie's going to send it up for Dripsky. A good ping there from Radium. Dripsky just P3's it down now. Now Jail. Dripsky hit. Somebody got hit there. I don't know who, but Brown's going to glove that. He's going to play it behind the net for Jail to chase. Dripsky doing well to keep this puck in the zone, though, but Jail's going to get it past with a few fast pullbacks. Dripsky now with a chance going the other way. P3, and it's pinged away, and then another ping there. I think from Brow to the insurance clearance. Jed gets the pullback on Jail. Tries to keep him in the corner there. Jail now. He had Radium running to the side, just can't find the passes. Packers now is on the ice. Just met him there. Doggin. Bit of a quiet period. I don't know if we've had really any major shots here. We had one decent one, I think, early on. But besides that, not really much. As Jail's going to be on 10 stam here. He's huffing and puffing out there, but he's still there. As Doggin... Okay. Interesting play from Doggin. He froze midair. He's going to clear it away now. It's a minute 40 in this period. Jail's stam is really messed up here as he looks like he's going to go for a line change. Clears it out before, though. Arden B now. He's going to send it down the boards for R-Doggy. R-Doggy's going to get past Doggin, who is teleporting out there. He is lagging his butt off. Doggin again freezing. He's really struggling out there. Packers going to take over here. Captain's going to give him space. Packers sends it up for his teammates to chase. Doggin just electing to get off the ice now. Greatness sends it for Packers to chase. Just cleared P3 dump by Caption. Arden B. Birdie's going to take it away from him. Going to try to get the P3 out, but he's going to whiff over the puck. Sends it up for Dripsky now. Dripsky going to look to get past Caption. Trying to get that P3 quick to the slot. It's not going to get anything. Big hit there from Caption. Nothing's going to be called. Dripsky going for the pullback. R-Doggy hits it away, though. Dripsky with a good pullback. He just can't get the second hit off now. Edge's going to chase it. Gets the pullback on Arden. Tries to go for the pullback again for the deep P3, but it's swatted away by Arden B. Sent down for Jed. Jed has Dripsky in the middle, and he's going to send it wide of the net. A good passing play there from Orlando. Just Dripsky sending it wide as Dripsky now is going to try to look for the P2 to the slot. It's going to be shifted away by about like 3 San Francisco players as we got about 15 seconds left in this period. Jed. Oh, both Jed and Dripsky not going for the puck there. A bit of miscommunication as San Francisco look content to just try to kill the rest of this period as Birdie tries to pull it back. Radium has a chance going the other way, but Birdie recovers well and hits it to the boards. And that will probably do it for this. Yeah, that will do it. No goals, not really many shots, but San Francisco still have this lead here as I'll send it back up to the desk where I've got, my compatriots up here. I'll start over with Baba Bobo first. I mean, not really much that period. Can you tell me anything if you didn't fall asleep that period?
Yeah, I mean, Stingrays didn't get a single offensive chance. They were in the zone twice or maybe a few more times, but Orlando they got to hit the net. They got the pressure in the zone. They're getting the chances, and they just can't get in the back of the net. So I don't know, maybe pass more or something. Just change something up.
Yeah, I mean, this most likely favors San Francisco if no teams are getting chances as they've got the lead right now. Send it to Stan now. What do Orlando got to do chasing this in this third period now? They've got to get 2 goals. How do they got to change their game plan?
I mean, it is just really hard to say, to be honest. Like, I think both teams are playing. They're not playing amazing, which is expected when you're not having your full roster on both sides. But as much as that is the case, I mean, you're still in the semifinals. I mean, you both have great teams, and I think the thing is for Orlando is I feel like they're just they're digging themselves a hole. I think they're just not really. They don't really look like they want it. Like you can kind of tell in the way they're playing is like they're just kind of getting beat everywhere, and there's not much presence from, to be honest, either team now. But you can tell that SFS is still standing firm on this 2-0 lead, and I think Orlando just has to play more risky and play more like it's just another match day. Like just do things like you haven't done before to try and get some goals in your tally because you really need them right now.
I mean, they do need something. TXQ, who's going to be the hero if Orlando do get something? And yeah.
Dripsky. I think he's a really good P3 shooter, and I feel like that's going to be his chance to come.
And he might. He did have that early P3 in that period. It did not go on net, so we'll see if that changes. Their fortunes change here. But Orlando need 2 goals in this last period here. They got to start playing a bit more aggressive as shots are only 3 apiece, which a very defensive game here. Joseph XD being 1 for 3 right now. Not very good, but it's tough as Greatness now is going to get the pullback on a motion. He's got Packers with a chance. Packers with the chance going the other way. He's going to P2 and he's going to score. And just like that, Orlando are on the board. And this is a much closer game now.
Orlando finally able to pot one, and it's a quick one there from Packers. An excellent find from Greatness across the ice. Just knew he'd be up the ice there. And a nice finish there from Packers, the superstar, the guy on this Orlando team. If anybody's going to get him back into this game, it's him. And they're within 1. So we could see a similar situation to last game, except Orlando has a whole lot more time to tie it.
That is true, and that was a great play there. Just Greatness beating emotion on the boards. A great P3 Packers just trusting his teammate, staying in that position, and a great finish there nonetheless. Just doing that P2, P2-5 hole, going around Browd, finding that near post, and Orlando have a chance. I mean, if they keep doing things like that, they can definitely find a goal here. So we'll be an FOB on Packers. Greatness now on the face-off. He's going to hit it. Doggin just clears it back. Jail. Just going to P3 it up for Radium to chase. Doggin does well to step on that. It's going to get pulled back by Radium, though. Doggin keeping it there. Grushka having to tag up, though. Jail P3s it up to the middle. Sent back to the San Francisco defensive zone, though. Jail sends it up. Hit a great P3 back from Doggin. Just Packers couldn't get a stick on it, though. Motion's going to hit it in the middle. Radium almost got it. It's going to get the fast pull back, but not anything on that follow-up, though. This was a great center pass there from Motion. Just Radium not being able to pot that first one like he did before. As Packers is going to go flying there, and the penalty will be called. I think that was Jail. Not really sure, but I saw Packers get hit, and he could have died. Oh. It was a motion. Never mind.
Big power play here for Orlando. 3-on-2. Notoriously in 3v3, the power play has been really difficult to figure out. And it has almost been an advantage for the penalty killing team, considering 2v2 is a lot easier and simpler to work with. But we'll see. As there's a shot, I'll let you get back to commentating. I apologize.
Nah, it's all good. Great analysis there. As you know, a lot of these players used to 2v2, but that was almost a great chance there. It was I think Birdie from deep in the slot, only getting a P2 off. It was gloved by Browd, as a good center pass there from Dripsky in the back to get that chance, though. As Birdie is going to just be battling with Joe, who elects to stay on for this penalty kill. Just taking it down the boards. Crit chain of doom, met by two Orlando players who just can't seem to get the puck off his stick. Now Dripsky going the other way, though. Good back check there from Jail, who tries to go for the curve. Not going to get it, though. Penalty over here, as Emotion now is going to just go off the ice here. Tried to P3 at middle by Dripsky. Going to recover there as Birdie. A big hit there from Dripsky. Nothing going to be called on that one, though. San Francisco might be felt hard done by, as Dripsky's probably got more hits this game than shots on net. Birdie now is going to send it up for Packers to chase. Packers have got it probably captured. He's going to just crit chain past him. A chance on the rebound. Great ping there to get it away from Greatness, who was driving in. But Greatness still with the chance. It's going to be hit away. But both San Francisco players just electing to leave it in the corner. Greatness going for the pullback. Hit by Arden B. Sent up, though. Doggin just P3ing it for up in the offensive zone for Greatness to chase. Caption, again, P3. I don't know if I've seen this guy go in anything other than P3 this whole series. Nope, I lied. There we go. As Greatness sends it up for Packers to chase. Caption just P3ing up again. It seems like it's kind of working, though. As Arden is going to hit Doggin in the corner. Nothing's going to be called. Doggin sent it up for Packers. Good pass over to Greatness. Grace is going to pull it back in a deep P3. It's saved by Browd. Orlando peppering on the shots now. As Doggin misses a few times. Goes for the P3. Whiffs a few times again. And just sends it to the middle. You want Orlando to score now, as they've got this mismatch of probably Caption versus experienced players. As Greatness is going to send it to the middle. It's just too far for Packers to get anything on it, though. Packers trying to do something from the corner here. Met by Arden B. Arden B is going to clear it down the boards. Ardoggy on 9 stam is still on. She's struggling out there. It's going to be sent for Toasted. Toasted's going to play it wide to Birdie. Birdie's going to P3 it up. Greatness now has a bit of room to... Oh, God. And he just pulls it back. Yeah, might have tried to go for a move. There's Radium. Going to hit it to the middle. Toasted clears it away. Jail's going to... Or Emotion's going to put that out. Packers now. Birdie P3ing up, blocked by Emotion. Emotion still. Birdie's going to do well to clear it away. Orlando did have Jed open there on the side. Just could not clear it out from this San Francisco pressure. Radium with a great slot pass. Emotion holding shift there. It's defended, though. Orlando's escape with that one, as Motion just holding shift. Sometimes that can be the most dangerous play. Another great slot pass there from Radium. It's hit away by Jed. Good pass, pullback there. Radium's going to try to take it back. It's going to get a pullback, but a lot of people hitting the puck there. It still stays in that Orlando offensive zone. Dripsy with a good move pass to get past Jail. He's got a chance going the other way. Good recovery there. Emotion comes to help out his defender. At Dripsky. Birdie. Got Jail. Jail's going to just crit chain past him. It's a save by Toasted XD on his near side. one you expect him to make, but a good save. Now Dripsky got a chance, shows too much of the puck to emotion. Jed Wando wide open on an island, but to get the pullback, he's going to get a chance. It's saved, and Dripsky can't follow up on the rebound. Great chance there from Orlando, but San Francisco kind of hanging on by a thread now, as Orlando have definitely stepped up this offensive pressure this period. Now Radium battling with Doggin here. Orlando probably looking to get Packers on a good centering slot pass, hit away by Toasted. Jail trying to go for the pullback, not going to get it. Packers trying to get something. Doggin sends it up a P3. Great pullback there from Agrushka to take it with a stride, but just can't get anything. Jail on 10 Stam is going to hit it behind the net. Packers going to chase him. Packers going to win it. Jail's very slow now. Got to look for something here. He's going to try to crit it to the middle. Got 30 or so seconds left here for Orlando. Jail's still on. He's going to P3 it up. He's not looking to change here. He's going to be hit up to Doggin. Doggin can't get anything there. Jail's going to P3 it back up for R2B to chase. Greatness. R2B getting stuck on the benches there. 20 seconds left. R2B can't get anything to go. Packers now with a chance. Jail's on 7 Stam. He is on his limbs. He's crawling out there on the ice. Packers trying to ping it to the middle. He can't. Greatness. Going to P3 it up to the middle. It's just too far. 5 seconds in this period. Jail's going to go for the pullbacks, and that's probably going to do it. As San Francisco are going to win this game 2-1, but not without its scares, as Orlando did look promising that last period. But we're tied 1-1 on the series, and we're going into Game 3.
Another one. Orlando just barely dropped that one. And that's another one-goal game. This is a close series. Brown FN really came through that game, though. I noticed he made a lot of, like, nothing to really dazzle the crowd or anything, but just really solid positional play from him this game. And that, ultimately, I think is what won San Francisco this game. That and their early surge of momentum. But we will go back to San Francisco for Game 3 with the series tied at 1. We will see you guys after a short break.
Hello, Blockey Hockey Nation. We've got the desk of Milwaukee here, as everybody else left because Stan's got cooties, but we're going into Game 3 here. San Francisco taking that game, Game 2, 2-1. But, you know, not without its quirks. Orlando did look pretty good that last period compared to kind of how they looked in the first two. Stan, who do you think's got this Game 3? Because, you know, it's kind of been back and forth so far.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I can shoot a random prediction out there, I do think maybe, you know, at home soil SFS takes a cheeky little win here, but it's really hard to tell, honestly. I mean, both teams playing great, and it's one game it's the other, and one game it's the other. You really don't know. Like, it's hard to guess with how the teams are playing. I mean, they're both playing good, and it's going to be a hard matchup for both of them. Obviously, they have fantastic depth. And yeah, it's just gonna be who takes the better risks and who has the better mental is gonna be what this comes down to, I think.
Yeah, it might be tough. I mean, again, Orlando, they've kind of looked hit and miss this series. They had a really good first period in that first game, did nothing, and then did nothing for those first two periods, kind of in that, well, not nothing, but they didn't really do too much. And then that last period, they looked like something changed. Packers realized that, okay, maybe I got to start trying. We can't just, you know, ease this series and win it like that, as now we're gonna get underway soon here. You think San Francisco is gonna win? What do you think the score is gonna be then, Stan?
Honestly, I said 2-1 in the previous game, and I think it's a close one. Gonna be a close one again. So I'm gonna go 2-1 as fast. Maybe in overtime this time.
Maybe in overtime. I think Orlando got this game. I think I liked how they were playing that third period. They played good. I think they're gonna start realizing, okay, we gotta start trying. We gotta start playing smarter. And I think they're gonna win this game. I think it's overtime 2-1 for them. As
Alright.
yeah, we're gonna get underway here. Orlando did change their lines there in that last game, but it looked like they're going to revert back to their old lines here with the Packers, Dog, and Greatness first line. Going to have the face-off here in this game 3 as
right.
Packers going to win the face-off.
You want this one?
Try to get you want me to commentate?
I was down for the commentary, but you can do it.
I mean,
if you want.
I don't mind. I don't mind doing whatever here. As I'm already kind of in my stride.
Yeah, sure.
You know how
Go
it
for
is.
it.
Now jail. P3'd up for Radium. Packers going to try to hit it over to Greatness. Not going to get it. Now Radium pulls it back. A slot pass there. Kind of motion with the P3 chance. Radium. Oh, and he's frozen. Okay, well, he is frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they say people freeze under pressure. I don't think they meant literally, but Radium there freezing, and he's still offsides there. So even if San Francisco get it up there, it's going to be called. Oh, no, he's back now. He's back with us.
Brutal.
That is brutal, as he might have been able to get that rebound, as there's a good chance there from San Francisco. Packers are going to get past Jail. A great centering pass, and it's going to find its way in the back of the net. And Orlando are already up 1.
That is just unfortunate slot coverage there from the San Francisco Stingrays. Pass went perhaps a little wider than they expected, and Greatness was the one to read that rather than Radium or whoever else was there. I believe it was Emotion. Neither of them could really read the pass very well, and as a result, Greatness just has a wide open opportunity, and he's going to bang that one home. Like I said, I mean, with these teams, these high-level teams, the top 4 in the semifinals, they are so good at just being automatic with those slot passes.
Yeah, they're automatic there as that connection of Packers and Agrisha, maybe not talking about it as much, but they've done well getting points this season. As both second lines are going to be out here. It's just going to be cleared up by R-Doggy. Birdie's going to send it back with Jed. Oh, wide open there on the P3, saved by Browd. San Francisco just not covering that pass there. It was a good find there from Birdie across the blue line, but not going to take advantage of it. Jed's going for the fast pullback. All 3 Orlando players kind of just clumped in that spot, though. Birdie's got it. It's going to P3 up for Jed. Jed is going to P3. Drifty with a wide open chance, and it's 2. San Francisco looking like how they did in that first game, just all over the place in Orlando. They woke up.
You don't get any more wide open than that. I mean, we talk about wide open with Greatness on the initial goal. There's just nobody guarding Dripsky. What are we doing? I'm just not entirely sure what was happening there.
Well, what happened is that Orlando has 2 goals, looking kind of similar to that first game where they just scored a bunch and then put their foot off the gas. But, I mean, that's kind of what Orlando needed to do in that second game, and it just didn't seem like they were doing as much, finding these quick triangle passes, as there's going to be an FOV there on Dripsky, who just kind of kicked the puck with his foot there. Can't do that, mate. But, yeah, these triangle passes here from Orlando's kind of 2 back-to-back. Well, I mean, Grushka's one was, or Greatness one was kind of across the slot, but definitely a lot better play here from Orlando. As San Francisco, again, they got to climb up a hill. The series is kind of going back and forth depending on who wants to play better and who wants to play worse. As Dripsky gonna mess up the move. R-Doggy with a chance going the other way. It's a great near post save there from Toasted. Gonna try to find the slot again. Toasted pads prevent that from finding R2B in the slot, who was wide open. Birdie trying to get it past R-Dog. He does. Gonna hit down the boards for Jed to chase. Jed now. Can't get anything to go. Birdie's gonna meet R-Doggy on the boards. Good pullback there from Jed. He just can't get the second hit though to scoop to the middle. Doggin P3's it up for Dripsky to chase. Doggin now with a chance. He just runs forward, holds W. Dripsky. Kind of try to slot it to the middle, but Jail coming off the bench hits it away. Dripsky got a little time to work with. He goes for the pullback. He gets it on Jail. Tries to P3 it. Not really sure if that was a shot or whatever, but Packers going to get the rebound though. P3 to the middle. What? Okay. I don't know who shot that, but I think it was a P1 in the slot there from Radium, I believe, and just had no mustard to get to the slot. As a great P3 there from Packers, gonna just keep trying to hit it to the middle. Proud's gonna glove that even though it was going wide. And now Jail sends it up P3. It's weak. Grushka's there, or Greatness there, but it's not gonna get it. As now Greatness gonna try to get past Jail here. Good scoop move, gets the pullback, almost gets the move there. Just not enough as Jail now resets the play, sends it wide for Radium to chase. Radium's got a chance, gonna get past Doggin. Doggin with a massive hit on Radium. Nothing's gonna be called there though, as the ref might be blind, as we have two Chuds, Pandaman 1010 and Wapex reffing, so you know damn well they're gonna miss everything. As now, Jail, P3's it up, Doggin, P3's it back, bit of ping pong there in the middle. Motion. Hit by Packers though. Packers gonna crit it. Try to keep it in the corner. Looking for the fast pullback's not gonna get it. Kept in the zone by Birdie though. Packers looking now for a change. Jail got a little bit of time to work with now. Gonna send it up. Emotion's wide open. Nobody's on him and he's gonna score. That is, I mean, do these people know how to play defense?
I have no words. I was not unmuted on stream, unfortunately. I need to lock in and remember to do that more. But Emotion just up the ice. Nobody's on him. Like, what are we doing? What is... There's nothing else to say, man.
I mean, it was a bit of cherry picking, but also two Orlando players were just kind of sitting in the center of the ice. Nobody followed the run, and I don't think they had their third player on, which is kind of confusing. You know, if you've got only two people on, the last thing you want to do is concede and just concede a goal like that. They did, and it's 2-1 now in this first period. We got a lot more action than that last game, I feel like, as R-Doggy going to try to battle with Birdie in the corner. Birdie does well to win that. Capture just P3s back into the zone. I think that guy has more P3 hits this game than normal hits, so... I know I said something like that last game, but I just want to point that out. As R2B with a good center pass, R-Doggy with the curve, it's going to go wide of the net. These guys just keep hitting that consistent P3 crit to the middle, and Orlando just are not dealing with it well. R2B's going to send it down the boards for R-Doggy. Chase tries to get the pullback. It's going to be hit away. Birdie. It's met by R-Doggy. R-Doggy with aggressive forecheck here. Trying to go for the pullback. Goes too much of the puck for Birdie. Birdie sends it down for Dripsky to chase. Net by Emotion on the boards. Dripsky trying to go for a move here. Still with Emotion. Dripsky trying to go for the pullback. R-Doggy comes out to help out his teammate. Birdie. Got R-Doggy pressing again aggressively here. R-Doggy does well to win that. He's going to beat Birdie a bit in the corner, but can't get the center passes. It just kind of went right besides the goal. And now Greatness is on the ice for this Orlando team. Same with Packers, as Jail is also going to be there. He's going to send it P3 up. Radium's got a bit of time to work with, but just P2's it. And Doggin's there. Doggin P3 across. Greatness now with a lot of time to work with. And he misses the puck. Well, he folds under pressure there, but P3 up for Packers to chase. It's going to be too much, though. Radium trying to get past Packers and boards. Going to go for a pullback to the middle. Can't get anything to go, though. Motion. P2's it just shows too much to the Doggin. Gets the double pullback. Trying to hit something to the middle. Packers out for Greatness. Greatness P3 back to Packers. Packers with a chance now. It's going to P3. It's going to go near side. Greatness with the rebound. It's poke checked away by both Broud and Jail or someone. One of those guys. Is Greatness going for a move to the middle. Packers can't get a stick on that. Jail. Good chain of Doom down the ice. Sends the slot pass. It looked like R-Doggy kind of was going for it, but Greatness does a nice clear to get it away. R-Doggy looking to send it center again. Looks for it again. Can't get it to go, as that will be the end of this first period. We got 2-1 for Orlando, but San Francisco showing some life there. As let's see, do we got more people on the desk here? Why is Legal here?
Hello.
Oh God, we've got the great players here. I got Stan somewhere. But I got Legal here. Legal, you just got here. Tell me, what are you seeing in this game so far?
I'm seeing both defenses absolutely putting their pants right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like they're not man marking. They're missing all the cherry picks. They're leaving men wide open. And I mean, what game is this? This is game 3.
This is game 3.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously getting a bit nervous here. They're losing track of what's going on. They're just focusing on pure offense, and they're just sort of giving up a bit defensively. Both teams here. That's the first gaining a bit of traction at the end of that, but I mean, Orlando still look pretty much in control.
Yeah, Orlando have definitely got a lot more space to work with there. We saw Grushka, or Greatness, with a great chance and just missing the puck, but Stan now. I mean, I guess, you know, your thoughts here. You thought San Francisco was going to take this game. Orlando are up, though, so what do you think San Francisco's got to do?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that you can give to Orlando is that they're very good at starting a game right. I think if you can shut them down in the first segments of the game, it's going to be a hard ride for Orlando. But I think Orlando just played that really well at the start, and now we're 2-1 up. And I think that's gonna cost SFS. I don't know how much it affects their mental, but I think the way that the game's currently being played, I feel like Orlando's kind of all over them. There's been a few good chances for SFS, but it's been a lot of passing plays, great stuff there from Orlando, and I think it might go to Orlando, but I think they can bring it back. I mean, I don't really know anymore with this series. This is a really good series, and it's hard to guess.
Yeah, it has been a good series. I mean, this has been highly contested. Both teams looking like they have a chance. Orlando literally looking like, oh, they're just going to steamwalk this after they go up 4 in that first game, but then they just lose their momentum, then San Francisco comes back, and then this game, Orlando looking good. It's just kind of a story of who wants to play better at the current moment. But we're going to get underway here in the second period. We're going to see Hackers and Radium on the face-off here. Radium's going to win it. Jail now. Time to work with. Shows a lot of it to Packers, though. Bit of a miss-mech there, trying to do something as Jail does recover. Doggin looking to P3 to the middle. Very... it's telegraphed pretty obviously as he whiffed over the puck and then just kept aiming that way. Packers now, he's got Greatness in the middle. Jail was lagging, and they're going to score off it. They take advantage of Jail freezing in that corner there. Packers with another great slot pass, and a Greatness is just going to tap that in, and it's 3-1.
That's just unfortunate, man. I mean, you never want to freeze mid-game. And, yeah, unfortunately for Jail, he loses it. I mean, that's partially on the slot defender, too. You gotta have that. But ultimately, it's Jail that gets beat that allows the pass, and Greatness is just right there. That's unfortunate for the San Francisco Stingrays. You can't really fully blame them for that. And it just puts them further down in this game.
It does, as it was a great slot pass there from Peck. You know, he's known for scoring, but he's also really good at finding these passes, too. His 2 dimes right to Greatness, who's finished on both of them. As Doggin now does well to win that. But Jail hits it away from Packers. Radium got a bit of time to work. He sends it to the middle. Emotion just can't get a stick on it. It's just going to fly right past in the slot. Jail's now going up from defense, as we'll probably see him do now, as when his team is down, he just decides to go all out. Going for some moves here, going for a pullback. He's not going to get it, though. Now Packers, good ping there from Emotion. Chased by Dripsky, can't get a stick on it. Emotion just driving past Birdie, he's got a chance. With a great shot, and Emotion's got 2 this game, and San Francisco respond right back.
Emotion is having a sneaky strong offensive performance for the San Francisco team. I mean, he has been able to finish these shots that... I mean, he's the replacement for Badgers on this line. Badgers is typically a good finisher. And Emotion, he's kind of playing like a poor man's Badgers. Which is working out, considering he's finishing all these shots. And I mean, San Francisco is only down by 1 again. If not for the Jail mishap, it would be a tie game, but you gotta wonder, like, this series is just so close, man.
It's very close, as Strips is going to do a face-off violation there. I mean, speaking on Emotion, I mean, basically not really played at all this season. But doing pretty well coming in for Badgers here, who missing in action, apparently, who's been, you know, a very good player for the Stingrays team, as is going to just hit that, get an offsides here from a bit of an offensive face-off play here for Orlando. But yeah, Emotion, 2 goals on the night for this game. doing pretty well to step in for Badgers. Now R-Doggy and Dripsky on the face-off here. Dripsky's going to pull back to Birdie. Birdie's going to send it wide for Dripsky. Dripsky's going to P3. It's going to go wide of the net. Brad's going to hit it behind, though. Dripsky going for some moves here. Going to get swatted away by Caption. Going for a move. Oh, and he almost hits it. It's going to just go wide of the net. Dripsy's still with the puck in the offensive zone. Birdie just sends it to the corner. Nobody going for it, though. Birdie going to try to do something there. Looking for a double hit to the center. Can't get it, though. RDB sends it down the boards. R-Doggy. Dripsky. Good pullback to the middle. In a way, Birdie misses his clearance, but does recover, though. Birdie's going to get past R-Doggy. Did get a stick on it, though, but Dripsy's going to chase Caption into the corner. Caption going to hit it around the net. Only to Jed Wando. Jed Wando's going to try to send it to the slot. R-Doggy just holding shift's going to block that, though. And now R-Doggy sends it back to Caption. Caption sends it up to R-Doggy. Birdie's going to send it back for Packers to take. He's going to go for a line change here. Packers. Going for that quick P3 up. Both Radium and R2B missing it, but Greatness not able to capitalize and get stick on it. P3's to the middle. It's blocked by R2B shifting in the slot. JL now is going to pull it back. Got space to work with. Orlando not really going him. Now Radium with a chance. Packers does well defensively to cover that pass, though. Packers trying to get past Radium. Radium holding shift. Hits Packers in the corner. Nothing's going to be called. Packers with a good move to get around Radium, but just can't get the second hit. Radium gets the fast pullback now. Radium driving to the corner. Packers beats him. Grushka's kind of wide open if he can find him. He's got a lot of time to work with. Goes for the quick P3. He's just not going to get it. Now Jail going the other way. Good pass to Radium. Radium with a chance. It's saved by Toasted XD. Again, that just shows how back and forth this game and series has been, as Packers with a chance going one way. Can't get it. Radium going for the Radium special. It's saved near post by Toasted. Staying disciplined to hold on to his near post there. Packers P3s it up to Greatness. Greatness with a chance. Just Jail coming back on defense to help out. Trying to look for that P3 there. Can't get it. Now Packers. Good scoop there from Packers to get past Jail. Jail does well to recover, though. Now Packers keeps it in the corner. Tries to go for a pullback. Jail does well to get stick on it. It's going to P3 it up for R-Doggy to chase. R-Doggy's going to P3 that away from Birdie. R-Doggy just heavy offensive pressure there, but Birdie does well. And Dripsky comes onto the ice, flying across the ice to come and win that puck. Pulls it back, looks for a deep P3, he's not going to get it. Now Birdie swatted away by R-Doggy with a chance. Looking for that pass again to the slot. Nobody was really there, though. Now Caption, P3's in the middle. Dripsky misses. R2B with the chance going the other way, and everybody misses the puck. Everybody just missed the puck. 4 people on top of the puck, and everybody just deciding to miss the puck in the crucial time. As Dripsy with a good centering pass, but all the Orlando players had kind of gone to the corner there.
The lights are getting too bright, Sammy the Whale.
The lights are very bright here, as a great chance from San Francisco, and great pass. R2B takes it really well, and he scores with Toasted sliding out of the net. Well,
like I said, the lights are getting too bright. Mistake there from Toasted. An unfortunate one. I mean, he tried to read it and just couldn't stop his slide. I'm not sure why he full committed to that, but only he knows. Maybe a mechanical error, maybe like cognitive error, but either way, Arden B finds the back of the net. A nice breakout pass I want to highlight from R-Doggy. And San Francisco have tied the game in the second period, which is the first time the game has been tied at all this series, which is insane considering how close it's been.
and with that, I mean, it's only the second period. We've seen 6 goals already in this game. It just seems like that last game of, everybody playing a bit smart defensively has gone out of the out the drain, and everybody is just kind of going forward, hyper offense, a lot of missing stuff. Getting random strays in the chat by the referee, who's missed definitely a few calls, so I don't want to hear it from him. It's good to see with the P3 saved.
I should say,
out by Birdie.
First time tied, obviously, since it's 0-0 at the start of a period, we don't count that. Or at least, I was not counting that in my statistic. Yeah.
As the shots are 6-7.
Oh.
Sorry. I know we're grown-ups here. But that's besides the point. It's Doggin battling with Jail. Jail's going to win it out. He's going to P3 it up. Emotion with a chance. But it's a great defensive back check there from Greatness to get it stick on it. Motion on a hat trick here. Same with Greatness. 2 players on hat tricks. Greatness now. Gonna P3 it up for Packers to chase. Packers gets the stick, gets past Jail. Jail's gonna recover. He's gonna do well to take it around the net. Gonna send it wide for Radium. Radium now with a chance to deep P3 it up. It's swatted away. Radium with a chance. Dog and hold shift on that. You know, that's how you know when somebody's nervous. Defender's holding shift there as the last man back. But it worked out there for Doggin. Doggin's gonna get it out of the corner. Radium trying to go for a fast pullback. It's not gonna get it though. It's going to be hit out. A chance now. Jail trying to go for some flick tech there. It's going to be offsides. 1.5 left in this period as maybe they can score from here. I don't know. It might be too late, but we'll see if San Francisco can do a random face-off play here as they look like they're lining up for something crazy. I don't know what they're doing, but let's see. It's going to be a face-off violation by Packers. Nothing's going to be called. There's the refs again. Blind missed it. Looking at you, Apex, but we're going to go into the third period. 3-3. I mean, what a game. What a game we got here. You know, both games back and forth, definitely in one team's favor. We lost Legal, I guess. I don't know where this guy is, but it's besides the point. I guess, I mean, damn, like, you know, we thought San Francisco was going to win. We thought Orlando was going to win. Now they're both tied, and it's like, who's going to win this game?
I mean, it's really up to fate, innit, at this point. Like, I feel like when I'm watching this series, it's not like I'm looking at this game and going, yeah, that team is going to win. Like, my initial thoughts before this were going to be that SFS would have more depth, especially with Badgers. I mean, they have the offense, they have the defense, but that core part's missing. But then on the other side, you know, Mushy, great player, fantastic up-and-coming player, is also not there, and it just makes it really awkward, and you don't really know what's going to happen anymore. It just really depends on the day, depends on the game, and how they feel. I mean, the teams are relatively similar if you look at them, like Packers and Igrushka, two players that play really well together and have scored a lot of chances, a lot of great goals, up against, you know, R-Dog and R2B, who are kind of the same thing, where it's like the big center guy and a great winger player in R2B that just connect on everything, and it's such a similar game, so it's really just difficult to decide what to do with this here, what to think of, you know, who's going to win. It's just kind of, it's a 50-50, really, in my opinion.
It is a 50-50. We got a coin toss here. We got Legal back from eating his beans on toast. Legal, do you have any thoughts on this game?
Emotion Legacy Gaming coming. He's about to score the game winner. I'm feeling it.
Emotion has been playing great. That is something to point out. I think Emotion's someone who hasn't showed up much, but, you know, has a good reputation for when it comes to playoffs. So curious if we see more goals from Emotion in this series.
Emotion hat trick.
Emotion hat trick would be crazy. Yes. Actually, I want to see how many games has Emotion played this season. Let's find out together. He has played. I don't know. I'll find that in a sec as it's gonna get underway here. Packers sending it up for Greatness to chase. Greatness not gonna get on it. Emotion had played 4 games this whole season before this with 0 points, so that says it all, I feel like. As Jail trying to get something there. Radium's going to take it away from Greatness. Radium's got a little space to work with. Doggin just passing it over to Emotion. Now we got Greatness sending it up the boards. Jail lagging again. This is the curse of relogging. As Packers now with the chance going the other way. It's going to be pinged away from Emotion. Great back check there from Emotion to prevent the shot going on target. After Jail, getting punished for relogging there. As sometimes when you relog on the server, you just freeze. It's the biggest placebo of doom. As a great slot pass there from Packers. It's going to be held by Browd. As it looks like Orlando's going to change here, and same with San Francisco. Got Dripsky and R-Doggy on the face-off here. R-Doggy's going to win it, pull it back, and take it to the corner. We're going to get past Dripsky. Dripsky. P3's to the slot. Great glove there from Browd to prevent it from going on Jed's stick. Brady comes over to defensively hit it. R2B. Lets it go for R-Doggy. R-Doggy's got a little bit of space to work with. Going for that, again, that P3 crit from the corner. It just seems like that's what they always do, but it seems to work. As now Dripsky with a chance. Doesn't go for the puck, though, as R2B gets a stick on it. Now R2B sends it down. Jed's going to come back. He's going to P3 it up for Dripsky to chase. Good ping there from R2B. R2B's going to send it up for R-Doggy. Jed pings it back. Jed gets a P3 pass caption, who got pinched. P3's it behind. Now Birdie is going to try to send it over to Jed. Just can't get it to go. Goes for the fast pullback, scoops it back. Going for some moves there. Gets past R&B, but then he overcooks and he pulls back his own hit. Now Dripsky going for some moves here. Gets a nice move. Trying to get past Caption. He's going to get the P2. It's going to go kind of near side. Brow's going to save that as he missed the 5-0 on that, though. Birdie trying to get a ping on that. Going to wrap around here, the net, here with our doggy. R&B is just at the point. He's waiting. R&B is waiting for that slot pass. It's not going to get it, though. He's just going to send it wide to R&B. Great hit there from R-Doggy, and R&B with a chance. It's a great ping. I believe it was Packers on the back check. A goal-saving ping there as R&B was dead on goal, but just got pinged out from Packers as he's going to go for a DP3. It's blocked by Jail. Jail now pulls it back. Sends it up for Emotion. Emotion's going to get past Greatness, who was kind of early there. Sends a pass over Radium, just can't get a stick on it. A decent pass, a hard pass to hit, though, but nonetheless, Radium's not going to get a stick on it. Packers is going to forecheck Jail here. Doggin hits it out. Packers got a tag up, though. Jail's going to send it down for Emotion to chase. Good ping there from Emotion. Putting Doggin under pressure there. Hit to the middle, Emotion with a chance. It's a great ping there from, not really a ping, but just Greatness coming back over. It's a great pass there from Radium, seeing Emotion wide open in the slot. And Emotion almost there with a hat trick. And it's a great P3 from deep there. Might have just been hitting the post, but Brow doesn't know that, and he's going to glove it. It's going to be offsides there. Greatness going to just intentionally take the offsides as we're going to see, again, team's line change here. It's 8-7 as Orlando have gotten 2 shots this period so far. San Francisco not really looking too lively here. Good centering pass there from Dripsky, but it's going to go behind Jed, though. Birdie trying to P3 credit down the boards. Going to be blocked by R&B. Again, another good offensive block there from R&B, trying to look for the P3 to the slot. Not going to get it. Dripsky going to just crit chain down the ice. Looking for that double hit to the middle. He can't get it, though. R-Doggy gets past Dripsky, but met by Birdie, who's holding boards there. Keeps it in the zone. Good pullback there from Dripsky. He's going to try to do something. He doesn't get the P2, though. Caption clears it away. Sends it down for R-Doggy. R-Doggy's got a bit of a step on Birdie here. Birdie does well to hold shift there. Prevent it. Good pass across, and R-Doggy's going to P3 that first time. Not going to get it, though. Going to go wide of the net. Sent down the board for Dripsky to chase. Dripsky's going to win it from R-Dog. He's got a bit of room to work with. He's going to try to hit it to the slot. He just can't get the super 5-0 pass, though. Dripsky, good move. Jed with a chance now. Deep P3. It's going to be saved by Brown. A good save. Dripsky looking for a corner move there. He misses the third hit, though. Pulls it back. Looks for a P3 from sharp angle. Doggin's going to send it over. Dripsky looking like he pinged that away from Packers, who was primed and ready to hit that one. He's going to now go off for the change here. Packers now shifts on Jail's clearance. Can't get a stick on it, though. Good pull back there from Jail. Jail's going to just send it up. Awesome pressure, and it's going to work out as both Doggin just did not know what to do there. Good pull there from Radiant, but he's going to be offsides on his own hit. Unfortunate.
I believe Doggin hit it into his own goalie.
I don't know, because it counted as a shot, so I think...
Oh, no, never mind then.
Yeah, I think Radium hit it. Just Doggin didn't know what to do in that situation. A great pass there from Jail. Radium just hits it too far. He shifts on it, but he just can't do anything with that, though. Jail going for a corner move, and he's going to find it. San Francisco lead, and Jail gets his corner move. And it might be game. I don't want to say it yet, but 50 seconds left as Orlando are going to time out here.
It might not be game, but that does huge wonders for the San Francisco Stingrays. An incredibly clutch goal by Jail. A great corner move. And just an absolute beauty of a shot. Great job from the mid-season signee Jail for the San Francisco Stingrays as they look to take Game 3 and head into the advantage for Game 4.
And I've seen him do that a lot of times, but under this pressure, pretty good there. As now we're going to see the line stack here from Orlando is going to be Dripsky, Packers, and Birdie. They're going to verse R-Doggy, Jail, and R&B. R-Doggy wins the faceoff. Now Packers with a chance. DP3, and he's going to score, and wow. Okay, well. It wasn't over. I lied completely.
Packers just receives the feed. That was a nice ping, first of all, by Birdie. And he just greens it from deep. Like, what a shot there to tie the game. And this was an entertaining one for sure. 44 seconds to go.
I feel like
It wasn't, I mean, well, yeah.
Maybe not the second one. Maybe not the second one.
Oh, yeah, that was a little snooze,
But just like that, Orlando again. This game just back and forth. The Packers gonna win it from our doggy. Jail now goes for some pullbacks. Gonna P3'd up, sends it to the middle again. Just trying to put some pressure on this Orlando defense to make sure that they're ready. Birdie, gonna try to P3'd out. Our doggy gonna win it though. Our doggy looking for the slot. Good shift there from Packers. Another centering pass is gonna just hit near side of the post, where he's gonna send it up for Dripsky to chase. Dripsky now got Jail to beat. He's got a bit of a step now. Looking to P3 to the middle. He can't get it. And that's got 3 seconds left in this period. That's probably going to do it. And that will do. We're going to overtime in this game. More game. I mean, it's an entertaining series, but we've got more of the game as basically half the server. Actually, no, all of Orlando just relogged. Holy placebo. But yeah, we've got. Oh, actually, and R-Doggy too. Everybody leaving. But man, what a game. We thought Jail hitting that clip. That might have been game, and then literally about 4 seconds later, they just concede. I don't know. I know you said earlier, Legal, that teams are not playing defense, and I think we just saw that there. Who do you think is going to win this game, though? Because it's kind of been back and forth.
Emotion, ice in his veins, P3 from halfway, bang, in the net. I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to happen.
Well, we've got the predictor here. He's predicting emotion goal, emotion hat trick. I wouldn't put it behind emotion. Emotion's got 2 nice goals on the night. I didn't really get to see that much of them that last period. Stan, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, do you just have any thoughts on this so far?
Well, I think definitely with that SFS goal going in with that, with that nice little move right there. Never seen that one before, but great move. That I really thought that would be like the dagger, especially, that's like such a break thing to hit on a team. But Orlando just said, no, we're turning this right around and we're bringing this to OT and score that goal. That P3 that might have been able to be saved, but for the moment, it was a great play, and it just puts this game in another stalemate. I mean, just to come back on, on the previous statement that we were talking about, just bringing it back straight to not knowing who's gonna win again. So I honestly have no idea. This could go either way. This overtime. This
could go either way. We got Farabee now, Griffin on the desk. Have you been watching that game, Griffin? Do you got any thoughts on the game?
I have a couple of thoughts here. San Francisco has been doing phenomenal on the defensive back check. We saw a lot of phenomenal chances in the slot. But I think their over-aggression will come back to bite them. So give me Orlando 5-4 finish here.
Well, we're going to see maybe an Orlando finisher or maybe an emotion hat trick. That's what these guys are predicting up here.
Right now.
Well, we will see as we're going into overtime here. First overtime of the series. Going to probably be a big momentum shift here. Whoever wins this game goes 2-0 and up in the series. And it'll be match point for them. As now Greatness. Going to forecheck here on Jail. Just going to try to walk away with it. And go for some move here. Greatness going to P2 it down the boards. He's going to get past him kind of easy. Radium not really sure what he's doing and kind of didn't trust his team. A great first timer there. One timer from Greatness. It's going to be saved by Browd though. Jail's got time. Weak P3 up though. Dog is going to P3 crit it to the middle. Motion sends it over to Jail. Jail now. Going to try to beat Greatness down the boards. Greatness lagging, getting that relog lag. Doggin coming over to help out his teammate. Now Emotion, just going to P3 send it up. Doggin sends it over to Packers, who was kind of wide open, but he dilly-dallies with the puck too much. Trying to go for some pullback P3 move there. It's not going to get it, though. Gets the pullback on Jail. Now it's got a centering pass. Grushka, Greatness wide open in the slot. It's going to ring off the post, and Browd is going to glove that there.
Wow. How did that not go in? He did ring the post. I mean, That's so unfortunate.
It is unfortunate there, as now the second lines come out for each team, but it's going to be an FOV on Dripsky. Jed Wando on the faceoff now for Orlando. He's going to lose it. R-Doggy's going to just P3'd up for R2B, who's just running forward, trusting his teammate. Gypsy's going to get it past R-Doggy. R-Doggy doing well in recovery, gets the pullback. Gypsy doing a lot of stuff here. Going for a lot of pullbacks, not getting it. Oh. Good crit away there from R-Doggy. R-Doggy now. Birdie with a chance. Orlando offside there. They had a tag up. Now Dripsky, he's got a chance to the middle. Good ping away there from R-Doggy to prevent Dripsky from finding the pass to Jed. Now Birdie's going to keep it in the zone. But R-Doggy does well offensively to just pressure that out. Birdie just dumps it P3 up, trying to test Caption. Jed Wando trying to drive there. Good ping there from probably Caption. Pulls it back on Birdie. Birdie just hits it in the middle. R-Doggy's there, though. It's going to P3 it up for R2B. R2B's got a lot of room to work with. Nobody covering him. Big touch there from R2B, and it's a great back check recovery there from Birdie. As R2B just took a little bit too long to do anything with that puck. And Birdie coming out to help out his teammate, as even though, like, I mean, that's just been a big story in this game. I feel like a lot of teams just kind of leaving open that last player. But that not coming back to bite Orlando on that chance. R-Doggy going for some moves here. Going for almost a highlight play, but Packers shift just blocks it and prevents it from going there. It's a great move there from R-Doggy. Almost hits it, but now Packers got space to work with. Big hit there from Emotion. Nothing's going to be called. That one's definitely controversial, as basically helped Emotion get the puck, but nothing going to be called there from Wapex. Now Radium going to try to hit it in the middle. It's hit away by Greatness. Jail battling with Packers. Packers looking to try to get ahead of him. Jail does a nice pullback. P3's it up for Radium. Radium's got a bit of room to work with. Going to ping it. Hits Doggin in the back. Emotion now. Scoops it to the middle. Greatness shooting on his own net. It's going to be hit away. All three Orlando players setting up the iron wall of shift defense. Somehow getting away with it. As Packers now tries to look for the P3 out. He doesn't get it. It's going to just drive it down the net boards instead. Motion. Trying to get something out of the corner here. Doggin clears it up. Dripsky now is going to get past Jail. Jail with a bit of a mistake there. Dripsky with a chance. He's going to get a crazy hit there. Nothing's going to be called. Wapex again sleeping on the job possibly. Not surprised he is compared to a Snorlax sometimes. As Orlando's going to be off here. They're going to tag up. Jail now. It's going to P3 it wide. R-Doggy. Gonna win it from Jed. Birdie doing well defensively. Just kind of keeps R-Doggy to the corner there. P3's it up. Caption now. It's going to P3 back for R-Doggy with a chance. Birdie, nice crit to get it out. He's got the room to work with. P3's it up. Just R2B was there, though. He was ready for that pass. And now Dripsky battling with R2B in the corner here. Dripsky with a good ping. Going to P2 it to the middle. It's going to just go too far. Now Birdie is going to step back here with R-Doggy. Birdie now, he's got a chance. Sends it up for Jed, a 2v1 chance, but R-Doggy there. Not as much of a 2v1 as I thought, as Birdie now is going to send it up to Dripsky. Dripsky with a chance. Caption given a lot of space to work with. It just hits it P2 to the nobody. Now R2B shows too much of the Dripsky. Dripsky trying to go for a move there. Again trying to go for a move there. Going to P2 it, double hit to the middle. It's going to be too far for Packers to get, though. Doggin comes over to pressure. Packers with a DP3. It's saved by Broud. Save you expect him to make, but a good save. Packers pings that away from R2B's clearance. Now Packers. Good move there to get away from R-Doggy, but just can't find it. Now Greatness with a pullback. Trying to go for a move there. Step back, but can't get it. Doggin P3 clears it. A bit of a risky clear. Now R2B's going to pressure in the corner. Or not R2B, R-Doggy. Greatness going the other way now. It's met by Jail. He's going to get ahead of Jail. Jail does well to recover, though. Holds it back. Going to send it up for Emotion. Good touch there from Emotion. Toasted came flying out of his net there, but it's going to be hit behind by Doggin. Good pullback there from Emotion. Everybody whiffing on the puck. Jail with a DP3. It's going to be saved by Toasted. Good DP3 there from Jail just to, make sure Toasted is still in the game. Now Packers gets the pullback. Gets a nice move, and he's got a chance. It's going to be saved by Brown, who came out of his net really well to cover the angle. And now Emotion the other way. Saved. Back and forth, two great chances from either team. And now you had all 3 San Francisco players on that. That might do it for this first period. It's a Greatness tries to get a P3 to the slot with a chance, and Packers can't get a stick on it, and that's going to be the end of this first overtime period. No goals yet, but, you know, definitely something happening as both teams putting on some great chances there. Send it over to Stan here. With that first overtime period, who looks like they're taking the control of this game?
I mean, so far, I mean, you can kind of see it from the shots as well, but I think Orlando has just put up a lot of great chances that just not happen to trickle in. But on the other hand, also SFS having some good chances there again with the link-ups. But none of the teams are able to slot it home. Just maybe the quality is just not good enough from the offensive side of things. Maybe the pressure, you know, 4-4 on an OT2 now. It's they're probably getting really tired now with all these games. I mean, from experience also, like when you have to play so many games on a day, it just becomes a lot more tiring to have to keep it up. And then also it's OT2, 4-4. It's not great for the players' morale. But I mean, yeah, it's hard to sell. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, this has been a barn burner of a series, and this game especially, I feel like, is the pinnacle. Both teams actually playing decently, maybe not defensively, but Griffin, how about who's looked the best out there so far, individual player-wise? Who do you think is going to get this goal?
First and foremost, we got to kind of circle back the over-aggression. You know, we R&B is kind of trying to jump the gun, stretching out the ice a little bit, looking for the pass. But the player who's been there to answer the call every time has been Mushy Plant. Packers has had numerous great chances, and just on the back check too. So he's able to be everywhere on the ice at one time, it feels like.
Yeah, he has definitely been an offensive threat there. There was a good chance at the end, but, you know, good positional player from Brown. I mean, we haven't really talked too much about the keepers legal, so I mean, how would you say this keeper performance this game has been from them?
I mean, obviously, Toasted is a way worse player than Brothers, but he's doing all right in Orlando's net. You know, he's keeping. I mean, obviously, he made the mistake on the, I think it was Arden shot earlier, but he's been doing as much as he can, especially when his team's leaving him out to dry with the open shots. Browd, I mean, he hasn't let in any easy shots. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's not made a mistake like Toasted. His team's letting him down. So, I mean, if it comes down to goal equality, it's going to be SFS, no doubt.
As now we're going to get underway in the second overtime period of this game. We've got a long way to go. I mean, we still got another game after this, too. A big hit there from Jail. It's going to help Packers get to the puck, though. Not going to be called. Packers now just kind of chasing the puck, falling it everywhere. He's going to ping Jail's hit away. He's got a chance. Go to the middle. A great pass for a Grushka. Oh! No. And Greatness with the puck and the game on the line. He hits the post again. As now Radium has a chance the other way. Radium with a chance. He's got a chance, but a great defensive play there from Packers to come help out his teammate. It's kind of two-way street there as Radium had a chance, but just kind of took a little bit too long. Allowed the Orlando team to come back and recover. Now Jail, great pass over there to Radium. Doggin went back to help out. Doggin does well to get out of the corner. Packers are going to take over from him now. Jail with a good offensive poke check there. Going to drive to the corner. Doggin trying to get it out. It's going to be Jail, and now Packers going to try to take over. He's going to P3 up. Greatness just not there yet. It's a little bit too far in front. Motion, trying to get it out. Hits Greatness, but not going to be called again. There's going to hit him towards the puck. Now Dripsky. Going to try to do something here. It's going to be met by our doggy. Looking to get it out of the boards here. Both players struggling to get it out. Dripsky. Going to be hit to the middle. R&B with a chance. He just can't get it as it was behind him. Good forecheck there from Jed to hit it away from Caption's clearance. Keeps it into that San Francisco offensive corner. Caption does well to clear it away, though. Jed gets the pullback, gets the DP3. It's saved by Browd. Another positional save there from Browd, but another good one. As Caption was kind of holding the boards a bit too tight there. Let Jed get that pullback and shot. Dripsky looking for that double hit out of the corner. Our doggy's just going to hold shift. He's going to get beat, though, by Dripsky. Dripsky got a chance to work with. He's going to go for some moves here. Going to look for a DP3. And Browd with reaches. The extendo reach. Looked like a bit of a P-roller. But Browd was out of his, a bit out of his crease. But he reaches back. He claws that out of the net. Another good chance there from Orlando, but great save there from Browd. No, Ardoggy tries to get on the end of that one. Jed's going to send it over to Dripsky. Dripsky's going to try to get a hit. Ardoggy's going to hit it away from Birdie. Birdie hit by Ardoggy. Nothing's going to be called here now. Another hit, but this time it was Birdie. And Packer's driving the other way. He's going to just crit chain through jail. And he's going to just keep going. And it Brown with a crazy hit to prevent the post abuse. What a crazy hit. I mean, it might not count as a save, but it might as well just be a game-winning save there as Packers goes for the post abuse. Doesn't get enough of a slide on there, and Brown hits it just enough so it slides off the post. It doesn't go in. Now Packers. Jail's just going to P3 it up. Emotion can't get a stick on it. Packers. Looks like he's kind of winning the battle with Jail right now. Good P3 up there from Doggin. Packers trying to chase it. Motion's going to P3 it out from Packers. Motion around the net with Doggin. A P2 hit to the middle. Nobody really expecting that. Rating not getting that. Hit to the middle by Jail. Orlando's there to cover that though. It'll count as a save, even though it was not really on net. Emotion going for the rocket to the middle. It's a bit too far for Radium to hit though, as Jail now is going to find himself in the offensive corner. He's going to look for his signature move. It's going to be met by Packers though. Packers are going to clear it away. Drifty not electing to go to that. Drifty now is going to get a touch pass in motion. He's going to go for a DP3. It's saved by Brown. A big hit there from Dripsky. Nothing's going to be called though. Dripsky looking for a pullback there. Radium in the corner. Looking for that Radium special again. The double pullback into 5-hole shot. It's not going to get it. But he's now going to just run off the ice. Either going for the change or just embarrassed that he missed that. Dripsky driving the other way. He's going to just try to crit chain through the whole team. He can't get it. Birdie. Now RW's going to win it off him. He's going to look for the P3 to the middle. Just a bit too far. And now Orlando have a chance going the other way. Jed now. Jed with a chance. It's a great back check there from R-Doggy to prevent it from going there. Drip's going to get past him. He's going to P3 to the middle. It's just not where Jed was standing, though. Jed's going to go for some pullback. He's going to go for a move. He's going to try to get past Caption. Caption disciplined enough and just hits it away. Minute left in the second overtime period. Are we ever going to see a goal in this period? I hope so, because a lot of my voice is starting to go, but that's besides the point, as R-Doggy now. Dripsky, P3's in the middle. Everybody misses though in the slot. Jed couldn't get a stick as now Arden going the other way. He's gonna try to get something. Birdie hits it away. P3 to the middle. Good shift to block there from Packers to prevent it from getting on R-Doggy's stick. P3's it up for Greatness to chase. Greatness is gonna try to get past Caption here. It's helped out by R-Doggy on the back check. Gets the pullback on R-Doggy though. Gets a chance. It's not gonna be in though. Doggin with a deep P3. That's probably the easiest save Brad will ever make in his career. Now Packers keeps it in the offensive zone. Packers get a chance. A great slot pass. Just a bit too far for Greatness to get though. Now R-Doggy trying to look to get past Greatness. Can't get it though. R-Doggy. Double hit out. It's the P3. And Radium wide open. He's going to shoot it right at Toasted though. Nobody marking Radium 7 there, who was all alone. But he's going to elect to take a quick shot there. And it's going to find Toasted's chest. Oh my, massive hit there from Jail, and it will be called. That one will be called as, you know, I think they're gonna call that there on Jail. As Jail just smacked him there. I guess we can go to a quick desk segment while they do that call, because we're gonna be on the desk here. I mean, man, we are going into 3 overtime. Teams are definitely nervous, but there's definitely chances brewing here. Let's send it to Legal here. Any thoughts? Just anything.
Well,
you got anything to say?
I was about to start low-key glazing Jail, which I don't think I was going to do ever, but he's just going to hit them. But in all fairness to him, I mean, out of all the people on SFS, I think he's like making the most out of the space he's given. He's taking like the opportunities to like really open the ice for his teammates. He's taking it up because they're not pressuring him for some reason. I don't know why. And then they're still failing to mark their men on the wings. I don't know. But, I mean, he's been playing well up until that hit. I'm not going to lie. He's been just opening up the play for his wingers. And, you know, they've been getting chances. And he's been doing pretty solid on defense, apart from the hit. But, yeah.
He's been all right this game. There has been a few times, though, Packers has literally just crit chained right through him. But I'll send it over to Griffin now. We're going into 3rd overtime here. What do you think these players are thinking?
Oh, they're definitely thinking score a goal. But honestly, this is where great players become greater players, because the ability to kind of slow the game down, slow your heart rate down, and make the smart pass is what really differentiates a small fry from a big shark. And we got to find out who that is.
Wow. No Legion of Doom here, but the metaphors are flowing. Stan, would you say this game is like a box of chocolates?
I would say that, yes. Well, I think there's a lot of different chocolates in this box. I'm not gonna lie. This is a crazy game. A lot of thoughts. A lot of like, oh yes, this is Orlando's game. Ah yes, this is SFS's game. And now we're in OT3 with a penalty, and it's getting ridiculous. This is low-key a crazy game.
It is getting ridiculous here, as we're going to see a penalty on that last play, as JL gave Packers a bit of a smack there. He could have been killed, he could have got a concussion, but Orlando got a really good chance now to score off here, as they've got a 2v3 to start. ohLuvv, though, going on the offense, though. Trying to get a shot off there. It's going to be crit away by Packers. It's now going to drive down the boards. They're going to have Radium and ohLuvv kill the penalty here. Looking for a shot here is Packers. Going to be hit away by ohLuvv. Packers with a nice pullback, but ohLuvv hits it away. Doggin now. Well, he's primed to shoot that. Packers with a deep P3. It's saved by Brown. Might have been going wide, but great save nonetheless. Brown has definitely come up clutch now for this San Francisco team, having some great saves in this series. But especially this game, he's stepped up. He's now dogging. His P3 sends it up. Radium's going to try to just take it around the net. Look to kill some time. Sends it up for jail, but not out of the box yet. Doggin sends it over. Greatness just can't get a stick on it. Whiffed on it a few times. Packers going to try to take over from Doggin in the back. P3 stick to the middle. Doggin clears it. That clearance could have gone anywhere. Luckily for him, it did not go in the back of his net. Now Packers sends it over to Greatness. Greatness is going to try to send it back over. Now Emotion with a chance. Just going to run over the puck and whiff on it. JL sends it down for Emotion to chase. Greatness is going to get the double pullback. They try to send it over Packers. Packers now. Going to crit it past Emotion. Can't get anything to go as Orlando's first line looks to change here now. P3 to the middle. Emotion with a chance. Big touch there. Can't find the slot pass though. Jet's going to just hit it back to the corner. He's going to crit it out. He's going to look for the pullback. Can't get anything. JL now. Good pullback, but Dripsky reads it and gets a hit on it. Birdie tries to keep it in the offensive zone. Can't. P2's it back. Only to ohLuvv. ohLuvv's now got a chance to work here. Sadly, the hit goes into the wrong corner that he was aiming for. ohLuvv. Birdie's going to just P2 it out. JL now with a chance. Going to try to P2 it to the side. Both Stingray players were offside. They had to tag up though. Emotion. Looking with a chance here. Birdie, nice play and a good pass over to Jed, who's going to try to chase it. Gets the pullback on ohLuvv. ohLuvv sends it over. R2B from the bench. And interesting play from ohLuvv. Sends it back. Gets it back from Caption, though. Gypsy comes out to help out Birdie in the defensive corner. Going to try to do something here. Just hits it into R2B shift. ohLuvv crits that. Keeps it in the zone, though. And they kind of can't get it out of the zone right now. Finally, they do is Dripsky now hits it up for Packers to chase. Packers in Caption. This is definitely not the match that San Francisco want on him right now. Gonna look for the P3 middle. Caption does enough to hit it. Does enough to clear it away too. Doggin now. P3's it up the boards. Greatness gonna send it over to Packers to chase. Packers with a chance. He can't find the near side of the post. He might have been looking for a post abuse there. Gonna P2 it to the middle. All San Francisco players just kind of hugging around there. As Greatness goes for a sharp angle P3, it's going to go well wide of the net. Packers now with a chance. JL's going to pull it back. JL's going to send it up for R2B, who's going for a change there. Emotion now is on the ice. Got off the ice a little bit there, jumping on the bench. P3 to the middle. Great shift there from Greatness. Goes for the fast pullback. Got a little bit of space to work with. Nobody really pushing Emotion here. P2's to the middle. Good ping there from Doggin. JL crits it to keep it in the zone. Crits it past Doggin. Looking for a center slot pass. Can't get it. Packers going to take it over. Sends it up for Greatness to chase. Emotion's there to cover. Sends a P3 down the boards. Radium P2 shifts it out. Good pass there from Doggin, but JL now with a chance going the other way. Shifted on by Doggin. Now ohLuvv. I mean, surely we don't go to an overtime 4, right? Because that would be a full other game of blocky hockey. This team, even though it's a 5-game series, they might as well be playing 6. I don't want to say the other number, but... Oh, and Jed! Rajewski wide open on the Jed! Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, and we continue as Dripsky with a wide open chance. There's nobody covering him. He's just going to ring the far post. As our doggy with a great chance of a motion hat trick, and Legal called it. And just like that, Dripsky's wide open chance ringing off the post, but Emotion's going to score on that chance, and San Francisco are going to win it in OT3 5-4.
What a story for Emotion. From being essentially waived, he was traded for future considerations to Carolina. Just a very overlooked piece in the trade to San Francisco. Now here he is, subbing in for one of their most important offensive players. And he puts up a hat trick in the most crucial game of their season. You cannot write a better story, a better way to redeem yourself as a player than that. And San Francisco moves to an elimination game. They have the opportunity to eliminate the Orlando Storm in the next game, which is coming up shortly.
Bruh.
Hello, welcome back to Game 3 of Orlando versus San Francisco. As San Francisco take the third game, 2-1 in the series, and was it 3 OT. We're about to get into this game, so I'm just going to ask for predictions since we don't have a lot of time. Stan V, what do you think the score is going to be here?
Oof, I feel like it's like I've said this from the beginning. I think it's gonna go to a game 5, so I'm gonna go like 3-2 Orlando.
Farabee, how about you?
5-3 Orlando.
Sammy, what you
I
thinking?
think San Francisco take it here. They look pretty good. I think it's going to be 3-2 San Francisco.
I'm taking a big 5-0 for San Francisco, and I'll send that up to your commentator for this game, the money.
Hello. We're back. Sammy the Whale is taking a voice break. Understandable after 3 games plus 3 overtime periods, essentially 4 games. last game I commentated, my voice went out after 2 periods, so thank you for your service, Sammy the Whale. We are back for Game 4. The San Francisco Stingrays up by 1 game. The Orlando Storm facing elimination in this best of 5 after dropping 2. Here is Packers playing on Wad's account. Centers it for Greatness. Won't get it there, though. Radium 7 blocks the passing lane. Greatness from the edge. Radium's lagging, and Greatness nearly takes advantage. He rings it off the iron. San Francisco able to recover. Jail down the ice now. Radium still having troubles. I almost just called out Wad. Packers a DP3. That's blocked by Jail. Emotion on the ice now. Packers pulls it back. Gets away from Jail. And the P3 is gloved up by Broud. Here's Jail down the ice. May have a shooting lane. Elects to pass it. It makes it through the Orlando Storm. But not enough to make it to his teammate. Here's Packers with making his way down the ice. Had a decent amount of room, but couldn't get by the goalie. Broud already got 2 saves under his belt after a minute of play. Jail's P3 batted down. Try to take it, and Stingrays meeting strong resistance here in the neutral zone. Forced back to their own zone where they'll change. Ardoggy tries to go up for R&B. Bertie W ahead. There's Dripsky with the shot, and that's saved once again by Browdafen. Orlando will regroup in the neutral zone. A cross pass from Jed. Intended for Dripsky is batted down. Jed now trying to take it himself after it rebounds to the neutral zone. Not able to get anything to go for it, though. Ardoggy will force it out and chase. Birdie's pass swatted down by probably Caption. Dripsky now. P3ing it into the zone. Give me 1 second.
All right, I'll take over for a little bit. Down here, Dripsky here on the puck. Trying to get a shot to go, but Jed V just takes it himself and almost gets a shot on Broud. Broud picks that one up. Ardoggy now in his defensive end.
All right, hello, I'm back. I had to answer a call really quick, but...
Oh, perfect.
Birdie W in his own zone, chased down by Arden B, both on 14 stamina. Radium 7 off the bench, not dealing with lag anymore, looks for the sharp angle shot, and he's not able to get it. Here's Packers making his way out of the zone. Gets away from Radium. Trying to get past Jail. He will to the center. Browdafen gobbles that one up before Greatness can get to it. Here's Jail. Past Greatness, trying to get out of his own zone, but Packers keeps at the blue line. Jail will P3 it past him. Radium 7 centers it. Nobody home for the Stingrays, but Greatness fumbles it as he recovers the errant pass. Allows Emotion to forecheck. Greatness P3's out of the zone. Relieves some pressure. Now it's Packers versus Jail. Packers getting by him. What a move! And a save from Brown. He's 5 for 5 on the night. Orlando is dominating offensively, but Browdafen is keeping them in this game. The Stingrays are in this game. Here's Greatness behind his own net. Chased down by Emotion. Able to get the P3 out for Dripsky. Dripsky trying to get the edge on Jail. Won't work. Jail is able to clear the zone momentarily, but Dripsky putting a series of moves on him. Back into the corner now. Jail able to get it up for Emotion. Defended by Birdie. A scuffle in the neutral zone. Leads to Dripsky putting one back into the San Francisco zone. Jail 10 stamina. He's in trouble. Dripsky's on 16. Broud able to get a glove and a clutch one at that. That allows Jail to change off for Ardoggy.
And I mean, honestly, it's been all Orlando and all Broud today, or no, in this game right now, and they don't look to be giving up just yet, Orlando.
We saw this happen in the Boston series, the finals rather, last season. Both teams just traded blows, and this is looking like it's going to be that type of series. It's been incredibly close so far. Here's Ardoggy trying to center at Dripsky with a nice block to deny the pass. Ardoggy still working on the corner. Getting a lot of hits off, and Dripsky's finally able to win it from him. Out to Jedwando is Dripsky, but Arden B clamoring back. able to deny the pass. Arden boots one up the ice. Ardoggy not able to get to it. Nowhere near that one. Doggin tried to feed Packers. Packers able to regain possession. He tries a move out of the corner. And he's not able to land all of it. He'll try it again. Greatness there to pick it up after he failed that. Feeds the middle. Packers there, not able to get a shot. Radium 7. Paving his way down the ice. In the neutral zone now. No match for Packers. Jail comes in to help. Boots one down. Here's Radium 7 trying to go past Doggin. Radium, a nice move off the corner, spins away from him, but he's not able to get through Greatness. Greatness denied on the boards by Jail, though. Jail, with room, shoots! Saved by Toasted. He nearly slides out of the way of that one. Jail trying to go to the middle now. He'll keep on punching the puck towards the middle. He tries to take the shot, but it goes wide. Here's Doggin back behind the net. Able to get it up for Packers. Radium pushed out of the zone, but still with possession in San Francisco. Jail back for it, though. In trouble, though, maybe. But Packers, not enough juice to keep chasing after that puck. And that'll be the end of the first period, scoreless, as we head to our first intermission desk.
Well, that was a very offensive dominance from Orlando there. Radium walking out with a cramp after playing 3 very long games of hockey. Kind of just cost them massively in the first few minutes. They gave up a lot of shots. Stanley, what do you think San Francisco can do here to get some offensive pressure? Because they have nothing right now.
I think at this point, so far in the series, I mean, you just had an OT4 behind your back, and you had a win, and you're celebrating it like you already won, and then boom, you have to reset, go back to playing another game because you're now playing for the series, playing for going into the finals, and that's a big mental thing to keep yourself in check for there. So now it's just a task for them to just play like they always do, reset themselves, and take this home, because Orlando, I mean, they're playing for, to stay in, and they're gonna do everything to get this game to a game 5. So they really have to just relax and play how they were playing, and then they'll be fine. But gonna be tough task for both, of course.
100%. It's definitely a tough one for them. And for the Orlando side, Arabi, what do you think they need to do to break down Browder Fenn? I mean, they're just sort of shooting shots at him, but they need to break him down somehow.
Well, first and foremost, Browder Fenn is a spectacular goaltender. Everyone knows that. So there isn't any easy way to just score on him. However, every goalie, you can't save every shot. So the best way to go about it is obviously making smart passes and smart shots. I mean, you can pepper on as many shots as you want, but if they're going to be right at his chest, he's going to stop it every time. So it's really going to come down to, the type of plays they are making, the type of passes they're making, and just the kind of finishes they're looking for. So see how it ends up in the second period here.
100%. And Ben, very quick before this ends up, who do you think will pop the first goal this game?
I mean, just with the momentum alone, it's got to be Orlando. I mean, Packers is kind of owning that Jail matchup, maybe except for that last part, but I don't know if Packers was on there. But yeah, Packers, if he keeps this up, they're destined to get one.
And I'll ship it back up to D-Money for your commentator.
Thank you, Legal. And FOV committed immediately as we start the period by Radium 7. Who else?
We haven't seen enough of those yet.
Here's Packers off the draw. Greatness across! Packers was wide open, but what a swap by Jail to keep that one down. Packers now off the boards, tries to return the favor! Greatness is there, but not Badgers. He's not even here. Browd makes the save. Here's Jail up for a motion. Nearly gets it there, but it's picked off. Greatness now. Down the ice, tries to go up to Packers. And once again, they're nearly connecting. It's looking like they want to get more high-quality chances. Orlando forced all the way back into their own zone. Here's Packers. Crit chaining his way down the ice. Has Jail on his tail. Jail now out of the corner. Corrects the path in the San Francisco direction. Jail pulling it back, looking for the shot, nose toasted has been sliding off his posts. A smart shot there, but Toasted is not fooled by that one. Here's Packers up the ice. Arden B off the bench immediately picks that one off. And these stretch pass attempts keep getting collected by the Stingrays. A big play there from Toasted XD coming out of his net. Plays it up to the offense. Jed Wando takes it into the corner. Tries to play it to the middle, but the pass goes behind the net. Ardoggy now. Steaming his way down the ice. Trying to get past Birdie W. And he will into the corner. Ardoggy away with some room. Arden B is there! And what a connection! It's 1-0 Stingrays.
And yet again, at the most decisive moment right there after a stall game for quite a while, mostly Orlando, all of a sudden SFS says, you know what, we're turning on Prime Shaq and Kobe here with Ardoggy and Arden B with a fantastic play, as they've done so many times throughout the season. Link up here for the 1-0 lead, besides being owned the whole first period. Now bringing it back and having the momentum on their side yet again.
Just a great... Ardoggy threading the needle there, and Arden B somehow finding the far side. Impressive work from the Stingrays to rebound after being dominated all first period. But we'll see if Orlando can bring it back. Maybe continue some of their offensive momentum that they had going for them in the first period. Here's Jed with a nice pullback, trying to get some space for himself, but Arden B gives him none of it. Here's dogging down the ice. Greatness tries to go back past Jail, but that won't work. Jail down the ice, into the corner with it, pulling it back, trying to get some room towards the middle, and he nearly does, but Orlando Storm just swarming him in the slot. Here's Jail, tries the DP3, that's a nice save for Toasted. Emotion now tries the middle, another Toasted glove, as he'll drop it for a second time. Here's Radium7 pulling it back, looking for Emotion in the slot. Not able to get it there. Jail coming in from the defensive position to help out. Looking to get a nice move, and he does it! Jail, far side, it's 2-0 Stingrays.
And yet again, like he did before, a fantastic mechanical play there to send it far side past Toasted XD. You know, Toasted XD, not so used to shots like that. I mean, maybe Winner would be, but I think still regardless, a fantastic place shot. And really hard to ping, especially with his ping. He's really needed to step up here at this moment, and it might not seem decisive, but this is a really important goal. Just setting the tone here for this, sending it to the finals type game. It's really putting all the pressure here on Orlando to pull something out the bag here.
Orlando with their backs against the wall. San Francisco looking to punch their ticket to the BHL finals for the first time since, I believe, S15. Is that right? Were the Stingray? No, the Stingrays. I don't know. I don't know my timelines, but here's Wad trying to go to the middle. No dice there. Ardoggy going across. Arden B wide open, looking for a shot. He gets the near post, and he taps it in. 3-0 Stingrays, and they have snowballed this into an unstoppable force.
And what a goal. I mean, like, to be that composed under, that much pressure, just sliding it nicely on the post abuse past Toasted XD. I mean, that is one thing you'll give Arden. I mean, maybe, not the most active on the ice, but when he is on the puck, he's scary. And no matter what, in front of goal, he's always very composed and calm when he decides to score. And it pays off every time. I mean, he's lethal, very underrated. And another fantastic goal there from Arden B to push that lead even further, which is it's starting to look real slim here for Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando just really awful way to just lose momentum and immediately let up 3 goals. But Browdefen has just been so hard to solve. all series. And it looks like we have a stoppage in the play. Not entirely sure what's going on. Because I believe Orlando did just take a timeout. Never mind, we got a face-off. Emotion. Plays it for Radium off the face-off, nearly able to get there. But Birdie W intercepts. Here's Birdie pulling it back. Trying to get it up for Agrushka, a.k.a. Greatness. Greatness works into the corner, nearly getting it to the middle, and Packers blasts one off the post from point-blank range. He just didn't have the angle. He didn't have the time to adjust. But Orlando with a promising chance there. JL shut down at the defensive line. Packers across for Greatness. Save, Brown defend, rebound available. And they're just not able to force that one into the net. Packers from out of the corner. Shut down by JL, trying to do the same mechanic JL scored on. Packers, a series of mechanics, doing everything he can. Across for Agrushka. A nice feed. But it's just not enough. JL gets there. Birdie W down the ice. Greatness, wide open, shot saved by Brown FN. Greatness in the corner, out for Packers. Not able to get it there. Here's Doggin. Trying to go down the ice. Not able to do so. Arden B shuts him down. Arden B behind the net, trying to feed the middle. Doggin, or sorry, Dripsky with the block there. Doggin trying to get it past Arden B. Arden behind the Storm net. Looking for the slot Ardoggy there, but just barely missed it. Jail fresh off the bench, though, looks to continue the pressure. Out of the corner, Jail looking for that same corner tech. Ardoggy will land it. I don't know what to call that. I guess the Forbidden Tech. The P2 pullback into a shot. Dripsky attempted pass out to the middle is no good. And that'll kill the period. Both teams just scuffling in the neutral zone. And San Francisco getting a monstrous 3-0 lead here in the second period. As we head up to the desk, Orlando has 1 period to go. 1 period of life left in them. Will they be able to bring it back?
I mean, SFS coming out strong that period, completely flipping the game on its head. I mean, Orlando look a bit lost. They're not hitting passes. They're not. They're missing every shot they're taking. Browder's looking like Thanos in there. And yeah, I mean, I'll ship this off to Ben. What the hell do you think Orlando can do here?
They're just going to have to play really risky now, because it's either you do that and you score, or you don't do that, and then they basically win 3-0. Because, I mean, at this point, like, they were playing the better team, and then just all of a sudden 3 goals, and it's looking doom and gloom for Orlando, but they've got good enough shooters that, you know, they've got to just trust whoever's playing defense for them just to clear it up, and they've got to play risky, and that's really the only way they're going to score 3 goals in this third period.
100%. Farabi, if you were SFS here, what? Say you're Rockby, the big SFS manager, right? What are you telling your team in this moment, right here? You're 3-0 up. What are you saying to them?
Well, we've had, you know, in my past, I've had games just like this. And what you tell them exactly is you don't take the foot off the pedal. I know a lot of teams like to get conservative, but when you get conservative, that's when you make mistakes, because you're not used to playing conservatively. You know, you're always going full head of steam, and you think you're doing better by, you know, playing more defense, but ultimately there's more, you know, mistakes. So you just don't take the foot off the pedal, and you keep trying to score. I mean, it's been holding them well all game, and what's going to stop that now?
And Stan, here, oh, actually, hang on. Let me think of a question. Stan, you up for a second? I don't have any questions.
It's okay. Well, I think, yeah, just the you know, I think Orlando had a few chances there in the second period. A lot of great chances, but then all of a sudden, like, SFS just started hitting, like, a bunch of confident mechanics one after the other, and now they really have to reset and find a way. Just risk it all to win this game.
And I'll ship you back up to the money for what should be the last periods.
Third period underway. Orlando desperately trying to cling on to any hope they have. Packers with a nice move, but it's not enough to beat Browd as he makes a nice glove save. He's 9 for 9 on the night. And a Grushka! Oh no! What a turnover! And Orlando find themselves within 2.
I mean, that could bite them back. That could bite them back. But I mean, they do have quite a big lead there. But you know, a bit of a mishap there from Joe in his own half. You know, trying to get it out like freshly, trying to do some mechanics or something, and it just gives it right to Grushka in the slot, unfortunately. And Browd can't do much about that. And you really cannot give it to Browd because this is the best Browd performance I've ever seen, and he's been playing out of his mind. And but this could be a little bit of mental hope for Orlando.
And I should not have said Browd was 9 for 9 on the night, because immediately afterwards, Jail decides to horrifically overcook. But Orlando finding their way back into this game, and I mean, I saw it at the end of the second period too. They were starting to get more chances after that timeout. They were really fighting for it. Here's Jail, pounds one down the ice. Emotion and Radium chasing after it, but Birdie able to get it out of the zone. Jail making his way into the Orlando end. Emotion there in the slot, able to get the shot away, and Toasted with a nice save. Jail back in his own end. Hopefully not going to blunder this time. Tries to P3 and it's swatted away. And the next P3 is good. Emotion receives it. Fires it immediately after. And Toasted is able to make the save. Here's Dripsky down the ice. Tries to feed the middle. Nobody home though, as Jedwando was a little late getting back. Or sorry, I believe it was Grushka changing off for him. Here's Dripsky down the boards. Fighting with 2 Stingrays players. Doggin trying to help him out after they get pushed back. Arden B winning that battle into the corner, but Doggin able to bring it right back out to the neutral zone. A P3 across for Doggin. This time changing the angle. Jedwando trying to get it down for Dripsky. He eventually finds it. Dripsky in the corner with Ardoggy now. Ardoggy winning it out, trying to cross it for Arden B. He'll get there. The P3 saved by Toasted XD. Dripsky now carrying it back down the ice. Pressuring San Francisco. Ardoggy in the corner. Dripsky gets free, has some room. Takes it outside of the zone to shoot it. And that would have been offside. Orlando still find themselves offside. And Dripsky will trigger it. But Browd defend making the save technically off that offside shot from Dripsky. Although it would definitely have been immediately revoked. Here's Packers off the draw. His pullback's read by Radium. Radium defeats Birdie W's in the 50, but not able to get the shot off. Greatness across for Packers. Pinged down by Jail. Birdie W now tries to go across for Greatness. Orlando trying that cross pass that worked so well in game 1. Now Packers takes it into the corner. Agrushka in the middle. Doesn't have the angle. Sends it wide. Now Jail almost overcooking again. Giving it directly to Packers in front of his own net. That would have been really bad. Jail P3ing it out. Nobody home to receive it. Birdie W will collect it. Tries to do some work of his own but fails. And it's sent back out to the neutral zone. Agrushka pressured by Radium. And Radium pulling it offsides on his own. Both teams looking to get a change now. Second line stepping on.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the score, if you look at the shots, I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, you know, 2 goals is not a nice lead I mean, it's good, but it's not the best lead to have, as they say.
It's definitely not the best deficit to be in, though. Because I feel like getting that 1 goal for Orlando is so crucial. I would say before the 2-minute mark, honestly. Here's Dripsky looking to make that happen. But you need a goal right now if you're Orlando to just get that ball rolling. If it's too late, you might just not have enough hope to get the second one done. Here's Jed in the corner, trying to beat Ardoggy. He does. Out to Dripsky. Dripsky carrying it through the neutral zone. Gets through probably caption, but Arden B finds him. It's Jed Wando now pressuring. Pulls it back. Gets some room for himself, trying to pass it to the middle for Dripsky. But he's unsuccessful in doing so. Dripsky now. Into the corner. Dripsky pulling it back. Trying to P3 it from deep, and that's blocked. Here's Greatness now. Nearly gets to the net. And Jail barely able to defend that. I think Browd may have helped him out too. Jail deep in his own neutral zone. Tries to P3 it up for his teammates. Birdie W. A P3 for the middle. And Browd FN once again saves it. I mean, if Orlando's going to come back into this one, which is looking pretty bleak right now, they've got to get past Browd. That's the first step.
He's been playing absolutely stellar. I mean, not much you can say about Browd's performance other than fantastic. Like, really no mistakes. That one unfortunate goal, that wasn't his fault, but really just putting the whole team on his back here for this performance, which is definitely, you know, what they need, especially when you're up 2-1. It's a scary position to be in. But yeah.
Absolutely. 43 seconds to go. Greatness looking to get something going. Birdie W oversteps it. Ardoggy taking it into the Orlando zone. Birdie up the ice. It's too far. Jail will just take it back into his own end, killing as much time as he can before punting it up for Ardoggy. In the Orlando corner now, Doggin defeated by Ardoggy. Ardoggy getting it out. Jail wide open. Looking to get a shot away. 15 seconds to go. San Francisco having them in their own zone. Doggin the only one back to help because, I mean, how are you going to send two people back when there's no time? And Jail finds the dagger. The San Francisco Stingrays have punched their way to the BHL Cup final.
And another nice little goal off the corner there to really slot the game. I mean, a great performance from both teams, even being players down. And yeah, a really enjoyable series to watch. And unfortunately, it looks like that'll do it as they take a ticket to the final against what we'll see on Sunday, which is Milwaukee versus Seattle for a very exciting end of the semifinals.
And what's the score in that series again? Can you remind me? It's 2-1
Right now
Milwaukee,
it's,
right?
It's 2-1 Milwaukee as they get a little goal back.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
As
obviously joking.
nice
There's
little,
literally it's like physically impossible to score 2 goals in a minute or at 1.5 seconds. But I apologize.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
But yeah, it was 2-1 going into Sunday, which has the last 2 games at 8:40 p.m. EST and I believe 9:15 p.m. EST to end off semifinals and go into the week of the finals.
And this
Pretty
is the
exciting.
first iteration of playoffs where we had 5-game semifinals. Stingrays taking this one, the best of 5, 3-1. Orlando put up a valiant effort without Packers' running mate Wad Zero, and it seems they've all logged off. No handshake lines. Apart from Jed Wando, he seems pretty ready. He seems prepared to shake the hands of the Stingrays. But other than that, Orlando just seemed to be completely done. They just they got no business staying on the server. But the San Francisco Stingrays will celebrate their win as they look to become champions. That's it for this series of the semifinals, the South Division Finals. We've got the North Division Finals, as Stan V said, Sunday, Milwaukee versus Seattle, the 8th seed versus I don't know what seed Milwaukee was, but probably like 4.
5, yeah.
4 or 5. But yeah, the 5 versus 8 seed, 2 underdogs heading into the playoffs, going face to face to punch their ticket to the finals. To go against the Stingrays, yeah. I apologize.
Yeah, what
but...
an interesting season so far.
Oh, absolutely.
The brackets were immediately banished after the quarters, and now we're here.
Youppi is really
stay
cooking
tuned.
with the script to this season. But
100%.
jokes aside, I've been Demoni. I'm sure my cast and crew wants to leave, and as do I. It's been a long series. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back and refreshed for some more Blockey hockey action on Sunday.